BiffNet Studios World Headquarters in Spring, Texas, it's Barry on Deck, hosted by former ESPN Houston radio host and stand-up comedian Barry Laminack, starring Oliver the Cat. Written by Barry Laminack, produced by Barry Laminack, directed by, you guessed it, Barry Laminack, featuring sports, entertainment, special guests, film sessions, and some drinking. Okay, a lot of drinking. Viewer discretion is advised. And now, here's your host, Barry Laminack.
What's up, you damn dirty deckheads? Welcome to Barry on Deck. I am your host, Barry Laminack. Thank you guys for being here. Today is Monday, November 28th, 2022. And this is episode number 582 of Barry on Deck. Welcome to the show, welcome to the program, welcome to the stream. Hold on, I gotta get my chat up. Gotta get the most important part of this show up. That is the chat. Sorry for my lateness, as always. Your boy is just a day late and $1 short. I was just basically trying to get slides ready. I mean, it was a very productive morning for your boy. Hey, Kyle, fact of the day just followed. Thank you for the follow, Kyle. Fact of the day. Did you know Kyle King has 3 servings of corn on Thanksgiving? Okay, while I appreciate the love for my buddy Kyle, it is getting a little creepy and a little much for the Barry on Deck show. It's not going to become the Kyle King on Corn show. I can promise you that. 3 more days of the beard. See, KB Holmes, that's a roast, buddy. You're going to get banned. You can't roast the beard until the day of the roast. The roast is Wednesday. Let me do this one more time. I'm going to do this one more fucking time. And the next comment about the beard is getting banned. The beard does not stick around but once a year, okay? The beard comes around once a year. I grow it out in November so that you guys can make fun of it and roast it on the last day of November for charity, for a veterans charity. But you getting to roast it in the middle of the month or the beginning of the week for free, that's not okay. That's not what we're doing here, folks. We're trying to do this for charity. I will not allow freebies. Once again, the goddamn sound effect didn't fire off. That makes me so angry. Stop it, KB Holmes. Stop trying to get in some free ones, okay? He said, sorry, got to go to work on Wednesday. Well, then you're going to miss it. You're going to miss the roast of my face. It's a fun-ass show, too. We sit around, and everyone makes fun of me, and you understand, the roast of my face is not just this majestic, beautiful, amazing beard. You can roast anything on my face. You can roast the bags under my eyes. You can roast this weird dark spot I have. You can roast the crookedness of my nose. You can roast this weird line in my forehead. I don't know what that's about. I think it's just fat. I'm not sure. Yeah, so you can roast anything about my face. You can't roast my body. It's not the roast of Barry. It's the roast of my face. That's it. Anything else before or during gets you banned. There's 0 tolerance for this shit because it's all for a great cause. I mean, the 2 times we've done this, essentially, I mean, one of the times we had some help from this last time we had some help from our buddy Virginia Buttonweed who kicked in a big old extra chunk of change to help us reach 1,000. But that's the goal every year. We try to raise $1,000 in 2 or 3 hours. For a great veterans charity. I've reached out to my buddy Josh Beard to see what veterans charity he would recommend. Right now, we are eyeing the PTSD Foundation of America and Camp Hope because they're local. That's the other thing. The last 2 years we've done the Lone Survivor Foundation. They were local, but they have since kind of disbanded. They've dissolved essentially, and now they're called the Red Wings. I had to explain to Jen what the purpose of what that means. Like Jen was like, yeah, it's called Red Wings something now. And I was like, oh no, that's not a good name at all. And she was like, well, I think it was like there was 19 heroes died that day, and it was called Operation Red Wings. I was like, okay, I get it. But like, also, I don't even think of the hockey team. When I hear Red Wings, I told her, when a dude gets his Red Wings, he basically has sex with a woman on her period. Or some people will say it's you go down on a woman when she's that time of the month. Either way, it's disgusting. I wouldn't name my organization that. That's for damn sure. But so Lone Survivor Foundation is no more. Marcus Luttrell has split from that organization. So we won't be donating to them this year because I'm not familiar with the new organization. I'm sure they're great. But I had just done the whiskey social with my buddy Christopher Hart last month, or earlier this month, I should say. And it was the PTSD Foundation of America was there, who runs Camp Hope, which is pretty well regarded in the area as a really good organization for veterans. So that was kind of like, well, why don't we just do that? But I reached out to Josh, and we'll see what he comes up with as well. But I wanted to keep it local. I'd like to keep it in Houston. If not, I want to keep it in Texas. So that was kind of my marching orders, if you will. Get it? Okay. For Josh, just to help me come up with something that he would like. You know what I'm saying? All right. So Podbean is up. Yay. But actually, I got bad news for you guys. Podbean, Titan Hugo, Flip, and Chris Reyes. This is the last day of Podbean. I know. Did I hit the... This is the last day for Podbean. So Podbean was supposed to go away tomorrow. However, there's been a change of plans for the rest of the week. So what we're going to do was roast on Wednesday, and then we just do regular shows today and tomorrow. But then I forgot, my guy Trey joins me for Trey on Deck on Barry on Deck. I think that's what we should call it. Trey on Deck on Barry on Deck. But he joins me for the patio show or the porch show. Which one is it? Am I not supposed to use? I think I'm not supposed to call it the porch. My wife got mad at me. It's not a porch. It's a patio. All right, my bad. Shit, it's all the same to me. Ice box, refrigerator, whatever. Porch, patio. Anyways, we sat out on the patio, the porch, whatever. And we just hang out and talk shit. We talk some sports. A lot of it's just life and a lot of comedy. It's a fun show. It's a different thing, but we've been doing it the last Wednesday of every month. Well, that would be this Wednesday. And unfortunately, we're doing the roast of my face this Wednesday. And yeah, that would be yeah. So I told him, I was like, well, I can't do it because we're doing the roast of my face. So if you can do it Tuesday, we'll do it tomorrow. And he was like, yeah, I can do Tuesday. So we're moving it. Instead of not doing one in November, we're going to do it on Tuesday this week, which is why today is the last day for Podbean. Tomorrow was supposed to be the last day for Podbean. But we're going to have to move that back. So say your final respects. And this will be it. Podbean. It was a good experiment. It was, the whole purpose of Podbean was to, give people an alternative way to listen. But it was also meant to be able to grow the show, being on a live audio platform. And the fact that we'll get 2 to 3 people, sometimes 5 to 6. I think that's, if you looked at the averages, we get a lot of activity from the folks that are there, but it's just not enough. And it hasn't generated enough to, one, it taxes the system a little more. And 2, it's just an extra pain in my ass getting ready and all that. So, yeah, it won't, it's going away. So, all right, the chat is getting unruly. The chat is getting out of control, and it's all for their own, which I'm good with. So let's do this. Let's say hello to the chat. Let's get started with the chat, because that is the chat. The most important part of the show is the chat. which is the shout out to the chat. And by the way, Terrence, I see you, buddy. I see your shoe check. I will get to that. Mina, we're having a stream, baby. Chris Mina just resubscribed for 9 months, bitches. Yo, that's dope. Mina, thank you for the resub, homie. I appreciate you. And I have some really good news for you and a lot of the VIPs on the channel. So we're going to get to that as well. Don't let me forget, I have good, exciting news for all the VIPs and Patreon members. So do not let me forget that, chat. Also today, we have JennyIsMom joining me on the program. JennyIsMom's going to join me on the show at 3:15 as usual. And we hung out on Thanksgiving, and it was kind of uneventful, except for we all got into a big fight about politics. So we could bring that up. Or not. She's probably like, don't bring that up. So we got all that to get to. KB Holmes, I see you. Let me do the chat, and then I'll address that when I get to the end of it. So we're going to do that right now. Let's do the chat. Hold on. You know what? Real quick. Sorry, guys. I didn't make my slide. I mean, I made the slides, but I didn't get them added in time. Excuse me, Lord Jesus, that was so aggressive. So let me do the headline slide, and then I need to make that slide and your NFL injuries slide. I try to keep you guys updated on the latest injuries, all courtesy of footballguys.com. And I say courtesy of, like, they don't sponsor it, but what the heck is this? But I'm a member, I pay for their app, and that's part of it. So we'll get to that. Let's see here. Where did it? There we go. We do have a ton of stuff to discuss. You guys are going to be stunned and amazed, but your boy's been really into the World Cup. I don't know shit about it. I don't know shit about soccer, but we can talk about what I know about and some other things, the politics surrounding the World Cup. I think that's interesting as well. So we can discuss that, and maybe some of you soccer nerds can school me on stuff, because I'm trying to learn the beautiful game. We'll figure it out. All right, let's do the chat. Again, if you're new to the program, chat is shout out to the chat. It is not the past tense of shitted. It's not the past tense of shit or shitted. I don't know, whatever it is. By the way, what's up to everybody on Podbean, the J Rizzle, Titan Hugo Flip, and Christopher Reyes. I saw the request, but I saw it says Flip wants to know where he can listen. So we'll address that in a second, because I see the chat is getting unruly as well. So let's just say hi to everybody, and then we'll get into it. Now, I did see in super duper early was Alan Denson at 1:38. He said, hello, deckheads. And then Christopher Reyes at 2:01 said, what's up, deckheads? And then off we were running. Thor was in early. What's up, Thor? Our latest Patreon member, by the way. Did I do the slide? I did the slide yesterday. Didn't I? I'm going to go back and check. I think I did. Let me look at my folder from last week's show. Yes, I did do a shout out to Thor for joining the Patreon. So I've got that. We got that taken care of. That's good. Okay, let's do the chat. I see we got Thor was in early. Uriel Villanueva, how are you, pimp? John Dory is in, and Aaron J. Bryant, the Super Falcons fan. Stephen Luther, what's up, homie? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Alex Villanueva is in. Christopher Reyes, Mr. 1%. Hello, my friend. I hope you're well. Who else? God, I need to get my glasses fixed. Heartthrob. What's up, Philip Barnard? Hey, Philip, thank you for the shout out on Twitter. That was super dope of you. Somebody asked, what are you thankful for? And Philip said, yeah, you boy. He's thankful for the community that we've built. And I say we because I'm not by myself in that, but that was super dope, man. I appreciate that. And I'm thankful for you, Philip. So thank you very much, man. You're an integral part of what we've built here. Terrence J, what's up, homie? FJ is in the building. Jeff Bell Broncos is here. Jeff, you should just change your name to Jeff Bell. It's really bad. It's really bad. If I was Barry Lamb Texans, I'd just go Barry Lamb. I'd add the knack, Lamb and knack, and just drop the Texans. So I don't know if you got a middle name. Maybe it's like Jeffrey Allen Bell or Jeff. I don't know. Let's see. What would Jeff Bell's middle name be? I've seen him before. I've met him. He's been in my home. Jeff Bell looks like he would be like a Jeff. He's kind of like an Allen. Jeff Allen Bell. So we got that. Rudy Ross here. What's up, Rudy Ross? Sanitize, watch, and social distance. Back the fuck up. I got FJ Nightbot, that raggedy bitch is here. D-Model, what's up? Titan Hugo. I already missed the beam. Shut your bitch ass up. And there's KB Holmes. Okay. And then Kyle Fact of the Day is here. All right. Jen is also here. What's up, Jen? Hey, shout out to Jen. Outstanding meeting today. I'm super excited for what's in the works and what we're planning. You guys are going to be like, what the fuck is going on? It's going to be dope. I got FJ, I got Thor, I got Heartthrob. Christopher Mina, what's up, man? He said, hey, peeps, hey, Barry. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Man, I hope you had a good Thanksgiving too as well, dude. I know you're like a badass chef, so I'm sure your food was amazing. But I got pretty lucky. My wife is a good cook, and so is my mom and stepdad. So we ate good as well. What's up, Cisco? Good to see you, buddy. My sweet Donna. How are you, Donna? I hope you had a great Thanksgiving as well. P. Randizzle, what's up, homie? Patrick said, I missed it. What's the cause? So again, the reason why I grow the beard out, it's No Shave November. I do it for that. But then like a lot of people focus on men's health in November. And since we started the show and Veterans Day is in November, I thought, you know what? Instead of donating the money to like men's health awareness, I wanted to do something for the veterans because I figured sometimes they might get lost in the whole No Shave November and Movember and all that. So we roasted my face the first year of the show, and we donated it to a veterans charity. So we've been doing that every year since. So the first 2 years, 2020 and 2021, we donated to the Lone Survivor Foundation, $1,000 both years. And then the first year we got a corporate match. Or was it the second year? I don't know. We got a corporate match one time. So our $1,000 that we raised as a community ended up being $2,000, which was super dope. I think that's right. Or no, did we do 500 the first year and it ended up being 1,000 with a match? And then we did, I don't remember. Anyways, we ended up doing like donations and it got mashed. And it was a lot of money for this community. So I'm super proud of that. So we're going to do it again this year on Wednesday. E2D, what's up, homies? I just wanted to say hi real quick. Very busy week. One more week of school, and then London after next week until January. Hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. Dude, that's dope, man. Keep rolling. Keep going. Not London. I meant to say done after a week next. Oh, voice to text. I was like, bro, you going to London? You's a pimp. That's still cool, man. Good for you. Keep stay in school, kids. What's up, Celio? Yeah. Yep. First thing that comes to my mind when I hear Red Wings. Yeah, it's not good. Jen says, yeah, I was clueless. I told her, she was like, ugh. They have a name for it. What's up, SVG? Good to see you. Sandoval, what's up, homie? Late but here, just busy. Hey, bro, busy is good, man. Busy is real good. Rest in peace to the Podbean. Yes, rest in peace. So Chris Reyes wants to know, will I unban Flip? Yes. So I will unban Flip after today. So start for tomorrow's show, Flip will be unbanned, and he will be able to listen to the Trey on Deck on Barry on Deck show tomorrow in the chat with everybody else. And then we'll be back to normal for the roast. So that's where we're at. E2D said I was first. Were you? I didn't see it on here, but maybe I missed it. I don't see anything until I log into Twitch, which is about 1:40 today. So that's when I'll see the first one. So it's hard for me to see that otherwise. So let's see what else we got here. Oh no, this is the one I'm on. There we go. Unban Flip. Yes, it'll be tomorrow. It'll be after today's show. Happy French Toast Day. Thank you, DJ Maddie. Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for being here. Memesters. What's up, Mimi? Good to see you, sweetie. Thank you for being here. What's up, D-Mata? Who else? KB Holmes. We're going to do a film session of the Arizona mascot fight. Send me a link. I think I saw that. Was that the one where the head, like, they spun it around and shit? It wasn't that eventful if that's the one I was thinking of. Not good enough for a film session, but I do have a video, courtesy of Alan Denson, for a film session. And, bro, Jay Cross sent me a video. Oh, there he is right there in the chat. What's up, Jay Cross? Jay Cross tagged me on a video Terrell Owens fights some dude outside of a CVS or a Walgreens or some shit. Unfortunately, I can't get the video to do a film session because TMZ has it. And I can't download their shit. And I'm not going to do a film session from their website because I need to be able to pause it. Plus, I want you guys to hear the sound. So, won't get a chance to do the film sesh for the Terrell Owens thing, but it was dope. And y'all keep tagging me on those, man. When you see a good fight or some shit like that, let me know. I'm always down for a film session. And I know you guys have a good time with that, so we'll get to that as well. So I do have one, thanks to Alan Denson. Pretty crazy one, too. I see some news that we're already going to talk about as far as sports goes. Let's see. We got all this. I'm going to cover it later. Why would US soccer nerd? Why would us soccer nerds do that? You called us liars the other week. About what? What did I call you a liar for, Jay Cross? What did I call you a liar for? I mean, it was probably something. I was probably right. Okay, I was probably right. But. I mean, I still, why would you run me off? You want me to learn the game. It means more soccer talk on this show. If I learn the game and maybe get a team that I'm into, it won't be the Dynamo. It won't be the Dynamo. Dimata said, I heard the bars will be packed tomorrow morning for the game. Yeah, what time is the game tomorrow? What time does the U.S. play? Is it going to be during this show? Oh, I'm going to be so mad if it's during this show. Because let me tell you how much I enjoyed watching a 0-0 England versus USA game. Listen, I'm trying. And I was really into it. I was really, really into it. But I'm like, why do we have to have ties? Why do we have to have this 0-0 bullshit? Which they're like, well, that was the best performance ever. What? I'm pretty sure that if the Eagles and the Chiefs played to a 0-0 tie in overtime, 5 quarters of football, none of us would be like, well, that was the best game ever. Even if it was the fucking Texans. And the Texans have been ass this year. If they tied the Eagles 0-0, I'm not going to say that was their best game ever. So like I said, I still have a lot to learn about the beautiful game. The world's most popular sport. I'm baby steps, folks. Okay? Baby steps. I'm getting there. But I did watch it, and I was into it, and I'm even like watching the post game, and I'm like, oh shit, okay, so yeah, there has to be. I can say we because it's USA. Like we have to beat Iran just straight up. We got to get them 3 points. 1 point doesn't do it because they're a point ahead of us right now, and so we wouldn't catch them because they would get if we tie. We got to get a win, right? I think that's what the standings are in the World Cup. It's and now let's take a look, and I'll explain it to those of you that don't know shit about soccer. Here we go. Hold on. Boop, boop. And I'm gonna get to the rest of the chat. Don't worry. Don't you worry your pretty little heads about it. We're gonna get to it. Saka. World Cup. And don't they call it the table? That's another thing. I gotta get used to the lingo. Check out the table. What table? There we go. FIFA World Cup table. Where's the table? There we go. They don't call it standings. They call them tables. I guess because it's a table of data. But there you go. United States right now has 2 points because they have 2 draws. You get a point for a draw, 3 points for a win. No points for a loss. So England has 4 points because they beat, I think they beat Iran. And then, yeah. So Iran has 1 win and a loss, and Wales has a draw with the U.S. and a loss. So this is why it's like this, right? So basically, if the U.S. and Iran play to a draw, they each get a point. The U.S. is out of the knockout round, which is the next stage. So basically, think of this as like, I don't know, this is the wild card round, but there's a shit ton of wild cards. They call this the group stage, and this is where all the different groups are. We talked last week about how they pick the groups. It's just basically they have 4 buckets, And the top 8 teams go into bucket A. The next 8 ranked teams in the world go into bucket B. And then the next ranked 8 go into C and D. Actually, I said that wrong. The top 7 ranked teams go into bucket A or bucket 1 because the host city also goes into that bucket, presumably giving them an easier, I don't know, group round. Is that what this is called? I don't know. Anyways. Heck yeah. Sean hates stuff. Thank you for the sub. Is it because I'm talking soccer, Sean? I bored the shit out of myself. I bored the absolute shit out of myself. You just knocked me out of it. I was like, what was I doing? Okay, anyways, the fact of the matter is the U.S. has to beat Iran in order to advance to the knockout round. The knockout round is all of the ranked, the 1 and 2 ranked teams in each group. And these groups go A through H. And you guys correct me if I say anything wrong, okay? So there's Group H. So the top 2 teams, and then basically what it is like all the 1 seeds play all the 2 seeds. And I think they draw them. I don't know how it works. So the U.S. would be a 2 seed if they beat Iran, but they have to beat Iran or else you're done. You're done. Fuck you, Hunter. You're done. So there you go. Yeah, so some teams like Qatar is out. They're definitely not going to make it, which was the fastest any home city has ever been eliminated. Serves them right for being assholes to the rest of the world. All right, back to the chat. Let's do that. Let's finish it up. I see CC. What's up, girl? Free flip. Well, yeah, with the purchase of an equal flip or lesser value flip. I never heard of it. What does that say? Mina, you're just jealous. What? Christopher Mina was trying to fry a turkey indoors. Were you really? You're a liar. Was he really? Don't do that. That's super weird. What did Jeff Bell say? You can catch this timeout. Jeff Bell's over here. Jeff Bell's over here typing people. Oh, your middle name is Michael? Okay. All right. Very nice. I like. Let's see. I got Jeffrey Dahmer Bell. Stephen Luther. You're a dick. Hey, what's up? CC, greetings from the sexy city of Midland. I've been there. What's up, Alex Villanueva? What's up, CC? Who else? Stephen Luther, I got. E2D Mina. What's up? Christopher Mina. They're fighting. I like it. Stephen, the weather guy here to react to the whole Channel 11 meltdown last Thursday. We do need to talk about that. I didn't put that on my list. I'm so glad you brought that up. Oh my God, KB Holmes. I'm so glad you brought that up. Let me put that on my list. Week 12. Fuck. I was so mad. Channel 11 weather asshole. That's what I'm putting on the rundown. Good looking out, KB. What's this? Did you watch the Who You Calling a Bitch video? No. World Cup trivia questions, 2 o'clock Eastern. Oh, it's 2 Eastern. So 1 o'clock. Fuck. So I can watch the first 60 minutes. So I'll miss the whole second half on this dumbass show. Damn it. Well, maybe we won't start till 3 tomorrow. Because Trey's coming over, so we'll just do 3 to 5. That might be an option, folks. That might be an option. I'll put it on the TV outside. Yeah, baby. Let's see. I thought it was 1. Yeah, so 2 Eastern, 1 here. Okay. What's up, Keith Sager? Good to see you, Chapo. It's the soccer encyclopedia. Kiss my ass, Chapo. Iran is calling for the U.S. to be disqualified. We're going to get to that. I promise we're going to get to that as well. What's up, Fidel? Oh, my God. Fidel's just killing it. This is outstanding. One Deep said I'm bringing up the rear, but I'm here. What up, One Deep? Good to see you, buddy. Chapo. All right, we displayed their flag without their emblem of the Islamic Republic. Yes, I'm aware of that. Nope, I'm almost caught up. Going to be different in 2026 because it's USA, Mexico, and Canada. Very true. Let me see. I think I got everybody. One Deep, Nightbot. Yes. Hey, what's up, Wallace? Good to see you, pimp. Thanks for being here. And that is it. P. Randizzle said, Soccer Talk. If Ivana Knoll gets thrown in prison for her attire, I'll have the same stance as Brittany Griner. She has been warned. I don't give a fuck how smoking hot she is. Rules is rules. I'm not aware of that. See, I'm going to say that's different. Right. Oh, damn. She is smoking hot. I wanna know your name. She's out here like all checkered red. What is, here's her IG. This is, listen. I'm only showing this because I'm a man of the people. And, I always include you guys. This is 100% soccer talk, by the way. 100%. What's up, Rudy Rod? Trey will be late anyway. Oh, Trey, yeah. Because Trey had the nerve to ask me when I texted him and we figured it out that we're going to do it tomorrow. He goes, what time is the show? Bitch, how many shows have you done? How many times have you been on this show? You talking about what time? You know what time, man. Was I say I'm not showing her as a mod? Oh, I forgot. I forgot to add CC back. Just reminding Barry to fix me. Thank you, CC. I will. She looks like a tablecloth. She does. Qatar has warned her about her female attire being against local rules. Okay, well let's discuss that. But let me real quick. I must rectify this. CC's a VIP. Was that the reminder? Because I can't make you a mod and a VIP, CC. I'm going to make you a mod. You should, I think I can give you your points back. I'll see if I can do that. Let's see. Roles manager, add new CC, moderator, save. All right. You're a moderator, CC. Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't make you guys VIP if you're a moderator. What is artist? That's weird. There's a new role called artist. All right, CC, you may have to log out and log back in. I'm not 100% sure. What? I don't understand that. I don't know what that means. Poor Marine messaged me. I'll have to address that later, I guess. I don't know what that means. I'm right in the middle of a show. Really big shoe. I need one or another. Yeah, no, I got you, CC. You're good. Okay, so let's talk about this chick. Let's talk about this. So apparently, Qatar, I don't even know who this chick is. Who is she? Ivana Knoll. She's a public figure. Her figure's in public. You see? What is the red check? What is the red checkered? What is the purpose of that? Is that a Croatian thing? Is that because I see like dudes in the red checks right there. This looks like she got like they were told to cover up or something, but I see a lot of, is that England? Is that I don't know what that is. Yeah, I don't know. So this is her. And this is how she's going to Qatar, and she's dressed. Great game yesterday. HR. I don't know what HR is. Is she like calling HR? Don't you know the rules? Cannot dress like that in Qatar. What a shame. Where's your respect? Okay. So she's probably going to get arrested. Is this her OnlyFans? No, this is her IG. Right? So this is just her Instagrams. But this is how she's dressing at the World Cup. She's 100%, 100,000 million %. She's getting arrested. No doubt. That's got to be like a Croatian thing. Let me look at the Croatian flag. It's someone colors in their flag. So it's got to be Croatia, right? How the hell do you spell? It's on her thigh. Okay. You're done. There it is right there. So you can clearly see. So the checker pattern is in the Croatian flag. So that makes sense. Got it. So she's Croatian, and this is how she's dressing in Qatar. And that brings up a bigger question. She's former Miss Croatia. Okay. So it says P. Ray Dizzle said. He said, Sakura, if she gets thrown in prison for her attire, I'll have the same stance as I did with Brittany Griner. She's been warned. I don't give a fuck how smoking hot she is. Rules are rules. I get it. I get it. But here's the difference, right? Here's the difference. To me. Now, this is the difference to me. You're in a country which is hosting an international event, in which case, many of the things that would normally not be okay in this country are being allowed as part of an agreement of the international community taking the FIFA World Cup there. Now, at the last second, these raggedy bitches backtracked on a lot of this stuff, like the beer thing. Literally 2 days before the World Cup started, the Qatar Mafia, I don't know what the fuck they're called, but they were like, nope, no beer. It's too late. You can't move the FIFA World Cup in 2 fucking days. So I think that's chicken shit. But I think there's a big difference between like illegal substances. You know what I mean? D-Mata, God damn it, you spoiling son of a bitch. We're going to talk about it at the in the headlines. I even fucking made a slide for it. I hate y'all. I hate y'all so much sometimes. I hate y'all. And see, I'm with Dubs on this. Drugs and clothing are two completely different things. Two completely different things. Why folks try other countries like that is beyond me, especially Russia and the Middle East. Now, I do agree with that. But I think a bigger, I guess, problem that I think I would have like the dress thing, I think she's kind of doing it out of defiance, and I think she's also doing it for publicity. And yeah, I'm kind of with you in this regard, P. Ray and Dizzle. Like, you know the risk. You know the risk, right? So doing it is probably going to get you arrested. But here's the difference also. Like, I think drugs and just clothing and attire is two different things, 100%. But I also think that the punishment that would be passed down for something like this. Okay, Terrence said it's an illegal thing, period, for that country. Right. And so is well, let's just do this, okay? I had this planned out, and this was going to be a deeper discussion about Qatar. I tweeted this out, but let's go ahead and bring it up now then. I have no problem with this because I think this is a good, worthy discussion. Because let's talk about it at the deeper issue with this surface level. Oh, it's just the clothes that she wears. It's not even about the crime of dressing scantily in public. You're right, it's illegal. Cool, I get it. Totally understand. Well, that's like J. Carl said, you can have beer at the World Cup. It's just the rich bitches and the sweets that are allowed to drink. Which is stupid. But let's talk about a bigger issue here. And that's the fact that FIFA actually had to issue a notice, and the FIFA police, or whatever the hell they are, they have like a security thing. But they actually had to issue a memo or a notice to the police in Qatar telling them if a female reports a rape or a sexual assault, they should not be arrested and charged with a crime during the World Cup. Let me repeat that. This is true. FIFA had to issue a memo to the police in Qatar stating that if anyone there was there for the World Cup, reported a rape or a sexual assault, they were not to be charged as a criminal and arrested for reporting the rape. Because the bigger problem here is Qatar is a country, okay, they've got, their Islamic ways. That doesn't make it okay. And the way they treat their women is fucking awful. It is absolutely awful. And I don't know if you knew this or not, but in Qatar, if a woman reports a rape, 90% of the time, she's the one that ends up in jail. 90% of the time, 90% of all reported rapes, the victim is accused and tried as a criminal. And then what they've done in the past. Now, they said they don't do this anymore, but it's because the World Cup is there. They used to report it every year. They would flog the woman in public with 100 lashes. And I didn't know this. That's actually been banned as a form of punishment by the UN. It is a humanitarian violation to flog a person and flog them in public. It is considered torture. But this is the punishment for the reporting of being a victim of sexual assault in Qatar. So I can't imagine what the punishment is for wearing a high-cut, low-cut dress. What's up, Dr. Duran 290? I can't imagine what they do to her. So let's just set aside the crime of wearing a low-cut dress in public. What's the punishment for that? Are you guys okay with that? If it's getting your ass beat in public, you're good with that? Because to me, there's a difference in that dude that got caned in Thailand or wherever it was. I forget where it was. He was in he was in a Southeast Asian country and he vandalized something. And the punishment for that crime of vandalizing was getting caned, right? The problem that I have is, how the fuck you gonna flog somebody or arrest somebody for wearing a dress, right? Especially if you're hosting an international event where those are, to me, that's a value and not a crime. It's tough. Hence why it should not have allowed FIFA to be there, but we all know that. Yeah, oh no, I 100% agree with that. FIFA should have never given this to fucking Qatar in the first place. Ever. They bought it. I mean, Qatar 100% bought it. FIFA has a lot of culpability here, too. They were happy to give the World Cup to these people knowing full well who they were. Totally agree, KB Holmes. Totally agree. Sean said, I didn't even go to Dubai when my job tried to send me. I didn't want no misunderstandings. Totally agree. Fuck that. But that's what we're dealing with here. Right? And so I found this article. This is from The Athletic, but its basic premise is why female fans at Qatar World Cup risk prison or flogging for reporting sexual violence. And it talks about those things. Let's see. There's this flogging is prohibited by international human rights laws and considered a breach of the UN Convention Against Torture. If you go to the police instead of being a victim, you become the accused. Qatar Supreme Committee, which oversees the whole World Cup project, argues that Qatar protects and promotes the rights of women. And this extends to all women visiting for the World Cup, as long as you don't report a rape or wear a low-cut dress. Like, you can't sit there and talk out both sides of your mouth if you're Qatar. Fuck that. You don't get to sit there and issue some bullshit lie of a public statement. Oh, we support and promote the rights of women. The fuck you do? You're a bunch of goddamn liars. They do not. It's disgusting that the whole world in a lot of ways was like, well, I mean, it's maddening. It really is. And in fact, some dude on Instagram, I saw they had, it was some Arabs were dancing. They were doing the dab key, which, oh my God, I fucking love the dab key. I wish I would have learned that instead of the electric slide. But really, I'd rather be at a wedding and do the dab key and not the electric slide or the fucking Cotton Eye Joe. That's what I'd rather replace. If I only get a finite amount of line dances, I'd like to replace the Cotton Eye Joe with the dab key. Singapore. Thank you, P. Raindizzle. The crime rate is among the lowest on the planet. Yeah, that was Singapore, not Thailand. My bad. Jay Cross said that's why all the higher ups were fired at FIFA a few years ago. It's too late to change. Yeah. Well, so here's what's crazy is that, you've got these insane amounts of punishments for, and most of them, I mean, imagine living in a country who, based on Islamic law, would take a woman who goes in to report a sexual assault and say, well, and this is how if you read this whole article, and I'll post this whole article in the chat for you guys. This is essentially what it is, because they talk about it. And it's in this section. What are the laws in Qatar? Why are there concerns for people who report sexual violence? Here you go. Some of the cases has even resulted in death in certain scenarios. But basically what this article says is like, well, did you get in the car with him? Oh, well, you were asking for it then. Do you have any scratch marks or, bruises? Oh, you don't? Well, you were probably asking for it then. It was probably consensual. Did you know him? Oh, yeah, then it had to have been consensual. I mean, this is the fucking reasoning that these insane fucking people do. And the hiding behind religion to me is the worst fucking part of it. They're hiding behind their religion to oppress an entire gender population. And the rest of us are kind of like, well, soccer. It's kind of fucking sick, really, if you think about it. It's fucking disgusting. Here it is right here. The United Kingdom Football Policing Unit, which works with the Home Office to provide policing and guidance for matches involving UK teams confirmed to the Athletic, it would recommend the same advice. That was right here. Here you go. This is acknowledged by the UK government, which warns and guidance on the Foreign Commonwealth and Development Office website about visiting Qatar. The survivor, this is the UK government warning about it. The survivor of the rape and or sexual assault also faces being charged with having sex outside of marriage. It's insane. It's absolutely fucking insane. And if you become pregnant as a result of the sex or rape, that means there's evidence of the so-called crime that she committed. It's just, it is maddening. And they don't give them tests. Like, it's just, but read this, right? Like, read this and you will be absolutely fucking disgusted. And that's why I think P. Randizzle, in a lot of ways, it's fine to say, well, you knew. But I mean, let's be really honest. Now, hash or drugs is one thing. A lot of countries that, don't base their laws on religion still find that drugs to be illegal or harmful, and so they've banned them. Right? But I mean, like, this is completely different. This is extreme. And I mean, I do understand the point, Look, if you go there and you know the rules and you know there's severe punishment for those, you better not break them. What in the fuck? Stop it. Turn off all notifications for Twitter. Fuck, man. My phone's just going crazy. Could you imagine the message they would have received if every one of those teams moved the venue themselves and refused to play there within the last month of protests? Holy cow. Yeah. It would have been great if a bunch of teams just didn't go. That would have been the ideal thing. And that's where I think we, as a society, failed these women. Failed the women of Qatar and really the women of the world. And in a lot of ways, I do like. Because here's the thing. I didn't know shit about Qatar. I didn't know the kind of conditions that their women lived in until this FIFA World Cup came to light. So it's kind of I don't know. It's kind of a mixed message. No, that's not the word I'm looking for. The fact of the matter is a lot of this is coming out and a lot of this is coming to light. And let's be really, really honest. Once the World Cup leaves, everyone's going to go back to not giving a shit about the women of Qatar. That's the sad truth and reality of it. But for this time, at least, you have a lot of clubs, a lot of players, and a lot of fans who are bringing this to the public eye, bringing this to light, right? And I think that in and of itself is important and maybe a hidden blessing of the games being in Qatar, is that now all this shit has been exposed that we may not have otherwise known about or just been at least had our eyes open to, right? So, because I've seen the One Love patches, which have also been banned. I've seen the the protesters and I mean, England kneeled before the game with America, before the match. And I had no idea what they were doing at first. I was like, what are they doing? Is this like pretty standard soccer thing, or is this an English thing, or what the fuck is this? And it was England protesting in favor of human rights and the rights of women and the LGBTQ plus community, and all of that. They were just in censorship and all the things that, all the bad things about Qatar. That's why they knelt. That was their form of protest. So it's pretty crazy, man. It's pretty wild. And in 2022, for a government to say we will arrest you for wearing a skirt, or if you report a rape to us, we will throw you in jail. Or if you drink a beer, you're going to be arrested. If you wear an arm patch, you could be arrested. Like, what the fuck? What are we doing? It's sad. KB Home said, crazy thing is you wouldn't know none of this watching Fox broadcast. People totally got their heads in the sand on this stuff. I think there's probably, and you're right, with the few matches that I have watched, you don't hear about any of this. But I think a lot of that probably has to do with the fact that they're trying to keep the focus on the soccer. And that's probably partly a directive from FIFA, who is trying to, let's make this about soccer. Let's not make this about Qatar. We're trying to grow the game and, whatever. That wouldn't surprise me if maybe they're even a little handcuffed about what they can and can't say or do. I mean, think about it. It's like if you work at Sports Radio 610 and you want to talk shit about the Texans, you might be a little hamstrung in order to do that. So, or to be able to do that. So I could see that being the case. I'm not trying to excuse their broadcast, but the few that I've watched, yeah, they haven't talked about it a lot. I mean, they did show the players kneeling, so it's not like they cut away or anything. But it's been interesting. So there's that. And I'll just do this one more time in case you missed it. This what sparked all this is this chick is walking around in Qatar at the stadiums wearing this shit, and there's no doubt she's probably going to get arrested. So we'll see. And that's why she wears it. She's from Croatia. And then this is the article. So if you guys want this article, by the way, is from September. So this isn't anything that was like just came out. The Athletic was writing about this back in September. And I'm going to post this in the chat. I wish I had a chat window over there. That would be super dope. Damn it. So you guys, if you want to read it, totally up to you. You don't have to. You may also need a what's it called? It's the Athletic. So I don't know if it's behind a paywall or anything. But there you go. So there's that. Crazy thing is, yep. Okay. Patrick Randall, spot on. Let's see. They said they try to have it in North Korea to try to bring everyone together. It's fucking ridiculous. Ridiculous. They don't need to be doing any of that shit. I mean, if you're going to not allow Russia to participate in the World Cup for invading the Ukraine, why? Rudy said, what's your password? Oh, fuck. It's behind a paywall. Well, I'm sorry, guys. Sorry. If you're going to allow Russia to not participate in the World Cup, why would you allow it to take place in Qatar to begin with? And I think we know the answer. Obviously, it's because everybody got paid off. That's why. All right. So, in general, though, and Terrence, I haven't forgot about your shoe check. In general, though, I'll say this: I did watch the match against England in the U.S. It was actually compelling. It was actually fun for me to watch it. And I'm kind of excited and I'm super into it. And I really want to watch them play Iran. And I hope that the U.S. advances to the knockout stage because I kind of want to see them keep going. I want to see other teams. I was thinking about it last night when I was making dinner. I was like, I could see myself getting into the sport. I think if I knew more about it, I think if I understood the rules and like I started to try to pay attention to like the players on the field, I started to try to pay attention to like, okay, so there's the midfielders, there's the forwards, and like I saw like, what's his name? Ronaldo was in the middle, but then was it Pulisic was on the left, but they were both forward. So I'm like, okay, well that's like your best offensive players, duh. I don't know what midfielders are. Are they like the combination? They're decent scorers, but also decent defenders, or are they? Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. I know the defenders are obviously good defenders, but I don't really know the purpose of midfielders. So are they kind of a combo of both? Fuck if I know. And then I know that there's like different formations where they'll do like a 1-5-4 or some shit like that, or 3-4-4. I don't know. But I was like, I'm getting into it. So I'm trying to learn. So it was interesting. I at the very least brought this up because I demand that you acknowledge in the chat that I have taken a step forward in trying to learn the game. I demand it. And if you don't, you can go fuck yourself. Okay? I'm being the bigger person here, people. I'm being the bigger person. And I expect some groveling and some stroking of the ego in the chat because of it. I'm just kidding. You ain't got to do that. There was an English fan that flashed some fans in Doha. I don't know what that means, but can we see the picture? Enough soccer talk. Rudy Rod said flatline. No, you shut up. Shut it up, Rudy. They are the QBs of the game. What, the midfielders or the forwards? While Team USA played well, England wasn't even trying. It was very strange the way they played. Okay, fuck, I don't know. I made fun of soccer for years before I was forced to watch 1,000 hours of it. Oh my God, what'd you do wrong? Was that like the punishment for wearing a low-cut dress in Qatar? You had to watch 1,000 hours of soccer? Did I Shut up, Virginia Buttonweed! Can you say the formations again? Did I catch a niner? Was it midfielder, forwards, and defenders, defensemen? I don't fucking know, man. I know goalie, and I know, fuck this, I'm changing the channel. Is that good enough? I tell you what, if you want to get sassy about it, I can ban soccer talk from this show forever. I mean, forever. Or you can stroke my ego and make me feel good about myself. And learn the game and help me learn the game, and we can incorporate it into Barry on Deck so that it becomes a part of the show, just like the other three major sports are. So it's up to you. And right now, it's not looking good for soccer because of VV1429er. Did I detect a niner? P-Ray, I'm trying to give some subs, but there's stupid error messages. Ooh, that's not good. It might be because you're on mobile. I don't know. Look at Uriel. Damn it, VB. 2 steps forward now, 5 steps back. That's the theme of soccer. I don't know if you know it, but that's the theme of soccer. All right. Can you, let's see, VB, my punishment for having a bunch of kids. Oh, yeah, that does suck. Okay, it is past the time. It's 3:17 now. And you know what that means, ladies and gentlemen? It is my personal favorite time of the week when one of my favorite people in the world joins me on my favorite show to talk to my favorite chat about. Okay, that's enough. Join me on the program right now. I love her to death. You guys know her every single week. JennyIsMom in the building.
Hey, everybody.
Hello, mother. Oh, we got a little echo going.
What? I thought you fixed my computer right.
Oh, no, there we go. I hear TV, though. Is there like TV or something?
Oh, let me go shut the door.
Yeah,
Hold on.
Shut the door, Jenny. Shit. I did fix her computer for her at Thanksgiving, but I was like, what am I hearing? I'm hearing something in the background. I mean, can we be professional, Jenny? Sheesh, you just, I tried to raise her right. I tried to teach her. As best I could, guys. You try to raise them right, and
are you talking about? Some bullshit.
Yeah, of course. Hey, Mom, real quick, you got to help me say congratulations to Jared Taylor. Jared Taylor had a baby, and it's a boy.
Oh.
Yeah. Congrats, homie.
And what's his name?
Barry. He named it Barry Taylor, which is, I told him that was your maiden name, so it would be great if he just called it Barry Truman Taylor. And he was like, no, fam, we're not doing that. Yeah.
Poor. Don't put that on a child. The only reason I got put on you is your dad insisted.
Yeah. But dude, that's congrats, Jared. That's so
Congratulations.
dope. That's Brady is his name. Brady Taylor. That's right. He said it last week. Brady. What a great name.
I like that. Yeah. Brady Taylor.
Congratulations,
How exciting.
Jared. Now, Jared, this is kid number 12, right? He's Mormon, so I think he's got like 48. I don't know. No, he's not. I don't know. I'm just making up shit.
God, his poor wife.
Right? She just carries her uterus in a purse next to her like a side cart on a motorcycle. Just all right.
Barry.
What? He's in a good mood, and she's drugged up right now. It's fine. We're good.
That's right.
Well,
so
Jared,
just
I'm going to need pictures of Brady stat on the Discord. All right, buddy? I need pictures of our newest deckhead stat on the Discord.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, Heartthrob said future Hall of Famer makes his debut. Exactly. Thomas Brady Taylor. No, I don't. That's too much. But yeah, man,
like
congrats
Brady.
to Jared Taylor. Yeah. So, Mom,
congratulations.
You mentioned this. The reason my name is Truman Barrett Laminack is because Dad is a junior, right? And his name is Truman Lawson Laminack Jr. And there was the senior, and they wanted to name me Truman Lawson Laminack the third. At 48, I would be okay with that. 0 to 47 would have been tough. That'd have been a tough pill to swallow. Yeah.
Well, you know how you got your middle name.
I do. It's named after the character in the book or the movie Love Story.
Love Story. His name was Barrett.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my question is,
Ryan O'Neal played
hard
Barrett
enough because I still ended up with Truman.
Well, I couldn't win that battle.
I mean,
At
you
least
couldn't have
you're
gone
not
with
Truman Lawson.
Well, fuck, I would have. Lawson's better than Truman.
I know, but I had to have that Truman in there. But I got Barrett in there, and I called you Barry.
Barrett Lawson Laminack sounds awesome. Right? Barrett Lawson Laminack. Instead, I just look like a dyslexic sandwich, a BLT, a TBL. Like I'm not, what the fuck am I? I'm tomatoes, bacon, and lettuce. Let me ask you.
Too bad you couldn't put your 2 cents in.
Yeah, right? I'm just sitting there with my dick and my umbilical cord and one in each hand. Just give me a name. Let's be real. My dick wasn't in my hand. I didn't know how to use it yet.
I know.
So what would you, if Dad wouldn't have been in the room, let's say Dad was like, hey, I'm going to go out for cigarettes, and then never came back. And it was now you got to name me. Okay. What would you have named me? Because you went with Barrett just, to try to lessen the blow. Would you have even gone with Barrett at that point, or would you have gone with something else completely? What would
I was set on Barrett.
You were dead set on Barrett?
I was set on Barrett. Yeah,
you were ready to fight?
I wanted to call you Barry. Yeah, I was ready to fight. I wanted to call you Barry. You were just a Barry. That was it. So.
Just when you saw me, you were like, this is a Barry? Or were you like dead set on, okay, it's a boy, so we're going to name him Barrett, and I'm going to call him Barry, and I'm going to confuse everybody when he goes by Barry, and then they see his license or official government docs, and they're like, where the fuck did they get Barry from?
From Barrett.
Nobody knows that, Jenny.
Well,
it doesn't. There's not like
there's
no fucking instructions on my driver's license that says, by the way, he goes by Barry because his mom was like, no way you're named him Lawson, and I like this movie, but he's a Barry, but I need a Barrett. So like, there's not all that on there.
Listen, you had enough trouble dealing with the name Laminack. I thought Barry is something simple, just Barry. Laminack.
You're right, but why? So why couldn't I have just been Truman Barry Laminack? It sounds weird to say.
Well, because Barrett sounded like sophisticated, like a lawyer or an esquire.
Then why didn't you just stick with Barrett? Why couldn't I have just grown up Barrett Laminack?
Well, because I couldn't see a little boy by the name of Barrett. I just thought Barry was a cute little
There's
nickname.
been little girls named, Mildred or Phyllis. Like, why the fuck couldn't I have been a Barrett?
Well, just live with it. You got it, like it or not.
One Deep said Truman von Barrett. See, that's much better. I mean, Laminack is German. Von Barrett? Fuck, Mom. You screwed me. I could have been a Von Barrett. God
I know.
We missed that one, Jenny.
Too cool. I know. Wow. How I messed that up.
Dr. Durant said you should have named him Larry Laminack Esquire.
There, see? Yeah. But Truman Barrett Laminack Esquire would have worked too. So, Esquire means gentleman. So.
Oh, I thought it was like a lawyer thing.
No, Esquire. I know we had some people that came over that were called Esquire, and that means gentleman when they're English.
Oh, really?
That's
I didn't know that.
Gentile. Yeah.
Oh, well, so can I still add Esquire to my name?
Well, are you a gentleman? I don't know. That'd be a stretch.
Well, fuck,
sorry.
You raised me. If I'm an animal, it's your fault. You taught me how to treat women, Jenny. So if I'm not,
let that one go.
I can't believe that.
Barry.
Are you going to make me go get my beautiful, wonderful wife who stayed home today and bring her in here on this show and make me ask her, babe, how many times have I missed opening the car door for you? Are you going to make me do that and make her come out here and say none since 1998?
Well, first of all,
that's the kind of man I am.
First of all, she would never come on.
No, she'd be like, fuck you. I don't think so.
I don't have to worry about
I'll send you a text and you can show that. Definitely not.
Hey, I heard you talking about soccer.
Yeah.
I watched the soccer game. I was determined that I was going to learn something about it. And I didn't learn anything. I thought maybe I'd learn why they get what is that thing, an extra kick or what do they call
penalty
that?
Kicks?
Yeah, penalty kick. I couldn't figure it out. But I watched all 95 minutes. So I just want to tell you, I tried.
I did too. We were just talking about it in the chat. And
I'm going to watch it tomorrow. So there.
Me too.
Maybe if I watch it long enough, I'll figure it out.
Well, I may not do a show tomorrow until the game's over. So
okay.
I might just sit on the back porch and watch it. And then once it's over, I'll go live. Or maybe we'll do like a semi-watch party. I don't know. Maybe we'll do like a online side cast until it's over. And then
don't we have some deckheads that can explain soccer to us?
They're pretty stupid. So
not. I wouldn't put up with that, deckhead.
Total Dallas said same rules as hockey. That's not necessarily true. One team said mother-son soccer game. No. How the fuck can you watch 95 minutes of soccer? McLevin wants to know. It's an acquired taste. I'm working on it. It's like beer. Soccer's like beer. You know what I mean? Like your first one, you're like, oh God, that is awful. I can't do that. And then,
what did I tell you?
Out with other people and they pressure you into watching soccer, but you're with them. So you're in it. And then you're like, slowly, you're like, oh, you know what? This isn't that bad. And then,
Well, the sad part about it is I was all by myself sitting in the recliner and I'm thinking, I will never get this 95 minutes back. It ended up 0-0.
You actually texted me that, which was fucking hilarious. And by the way, I just got your other text. Yeah, you could have joined at 4. Why didn't you need to?
Well, we were getting a TV. There was a sale on at Costco, and we had to run and go get a TV. So it was off. Sales off today. So
well, good for you. But yeah, this is legitimately. You did text me this. At Friday at 12:56, I'm making myself watch the World Cup between USA and England. And then it says, let's see here. This was the whole text right here. This was the whole text. I am making myself watch the World Cup between USA and England. Maybe I will learn something about the sport. I said same. And then you're like, what the hell? It's 95 minutes of my life I'll never get back. Yeah. And at 84 years old, you don't have 95 minutes to be wasting.
Hey, 84.
Yeah, well, that was for the gentleman
slap
bullshit.
You down.
Yeah, that was for the gentleman shit from earlier.
Oh.
The shot you took. Yeah. Hope you're hungry. How's that Hertz donut?
It does a little. Okay. Hey, I just want to throw in one thing.
Oh, shit.
My Cougars are number 1.
God damn it. If
just
one more person spoils my fucking headlines for the day. I haven't even gotten to the headlines yet. Look at this shit. Everything you're not going to be heard for a second here, Jenny. I'll unmute your mic. Okay. Everything I had on the headlines.
There it is.
Look, right there. U of H, number 1 in the AP poll. First time since 1983. Great. Hey, the Browns have activated Deshaun Watson after a ban and cut him. And they're cutting QB Dobbs. I mean, the Astros are working on a 3-year deal for first baseman Jose Abreu, which means Yuli's not coming back. Oh, that's cool, because look at this whole fucking slide I made to talk about it.
Well, because usually I'm glad, because usually you ignore my Cougars, but I just wanted to make sure that I got that in there in case
I even had a fucking soccer update in there. Messi hasn't signed with Inter Miami FC yet, but he might.
I am very proud. I'm very proud of you.
So
I think
pissed.
that's great.
You guys just can't let me do a show. Like, I haven't been doing this for 8 bajillion episodes. Like, I'm going to leave these most important things out because I'm a moron. I mean, that last part's probably true, but that doesn't mean I'm going to forget.
Okay. Hey, you know what? I was surprised, though, that Texas was number 1. I was real surprised about that.
Why?
Well, because I just felt like their schedule is a lot harder than U of H, and they've done so great, and they had such a great game. U of H rarely pulled that game out, and I just felt like they may be ranked number 1 and U of H stay at number 2. But
they would have leapfrogged them. They would have had to have been ahead of them to begin with, I think. And the second thing is, I mean, look.
Well, they're 5-0.
Well, yeah.
Texas,
but it's early, and when it's this early, and the polls
don't really mean anything.
Not till March Madness.
It doesn't mean anything.
It's cool to get it, but you know, I think that the part of what the polls for like men's basketball versus men's football is it's like, what team do we think is just overall better? Because you're gonna see North Carolina probably back in the top 3 real soon.
Boy, you know they dropped way far down.
Yeah.
I know.
And it was 4 overtimes, and it wasn't against a shitty Alabama team. It's not like an Alabama team from a decade ago. Alabama, I believe, was top 15 at the time. So yeah, it's cool though. It's a good thing. I mean, it hadn't happened for the Cougars since 1983, the Phi Slamma Jamma era. Yeah, so
and really the time before that, it was when Elvin Hayes was there.
I believe Baylor is 6. So you got U of H 1, Texas 2, Baylor 6, which I'm pretty sure makes Texas a basketball powerhouse.
And then you got Texas Tech up there. A lot of schools.
Not top 10.
Well, no, not top 10, but they're in the top 25.
So much for Texas being a football state. We're kind of a basketball state too now, hoes. So suck it, everybody else.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I'm excited.
Yep.
And well, I won't even. But God, wouldn't it be really exciting with the Final Four being here if U of H could get in the Final Four?
Well, I tell you what, if they don't make the Final Four, it's a huge letdown this year.
Oh yeah,
huge disappointment if they're not in the Final Four.
It would really be fun. So you have to get me tickets.
I gotta say, man. Well, first of all, Tiger Stripes, welcome to the show. But dude, that really sucks. He said, "Happy Monday, Barry." My day started off. A deer hit my car while driving my daughter to school this morning. That's fucking crazy, bro. I hope you're okay. I hope she's okay. And he said that Tiger Stripe said the glass got in her eye from the windshield. Fuck, man.
Oh, is she okay? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's terrible, man. Listen, if I don't know if there's anything I can do to help, but if there's anything you need, man,
my gosh.
as I tell everybody else, reach out to me. If I can help, I'm happy to do it. You know, if I'm able. I don't know. Maybe I can, maybe I can't. But the offer stands. If there's anything you need from me, let me know.
Yeah.
I hope you're okay.
I'll say a prayer for her tonight. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, that's the big thing. Ms. Jenny is allowed to do spoiler alerts. Okay, no.
What's a spoiler alert?
Well, about ruining my fucking headline slide that I was late 20 minutes. 20 minutes I was late for this show, for this slide and another slide.
Hey, the deckheads go easy on the elderly, like you should.
No, I don't think so. Tiger Stripe said her name is Savannah. Well, Savannah, sweetie, I don't know if you're listening. All my best to you. I know you're tough.
I will say a prayer
I know
for
you're
Savannah.
going to be great. Yeah, and my mother is going to say a prayer for you, which
that's right.
I don't know how good she is with Man up
Well, I
there.
pray for you every day, so I don't know whether I'm 100%
Well,
successful, but
obviously it's not working. Obviously. Um,
no. But I try.
P. Ray Dizzle said, U of H #1, national exposure, Mattress Mac, NIL money, start of a dynasty. Wow. I like your way of thinking, P. Ray Dizzle. You know?
Hey, that U of H has started their own little for the last 3 or 4 years. They've been really good.
But
So
what he's saying
let's
is
hope.
now that college kids can make money from businesses, Mattress Mac could, well, I'm sure Tillman Fertitta, although I don't know if there's
We'll do
a
it.
rule about that. But I mean, I don't know, because he was on the board of Regents or something
He's
like
on the
that.
board
with
of U of H. He is.
Yeah.
He's on the Regents. Yeah.
But is he allowed? Is
And
his
still is.
businesses well? But is his businesses allowed to hire those kids for advertising and pay them money?
Oh, that's
That
a good
would-
question.
Yeah. So I mean, Mattress Mac obviously could do it, but I don't think him and Tillman are best friends, because I think there was some competition to buy the Rockets, and I think it went south.
Oh, there
maybe a
was.
little
Yeah,
bit.
that's right.
So
That's right.
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah. Well,
it's an interesting thought. Though.
Yeah, it is. And I think that the reason I'm excited about him being up there at #1 or even #2 or #3 or whatever is it is great national exposure, and it is great for recruiting. So I think they're just going to get better and better. And it's not just going to be East Coast anymore as far as, West Coast, East Coast. I think South's coming on. They've got some good basketball teams. I mean, look, Baylor won it year before last, and
Well, it's like I said,
Texas is up there.
Texas is becoming a hotbed for basketball. So, real quick, I want to show this. This is from the Tiger Stripe stream. Sent a pictures of the car. Holy shit, bro! Real quick, I'm gonna put these on the screen here. Oh my gosh!
Oh,
dude, that's some serious shit right there. That is crazy, man. I really hope she's okay.
I do too.
Yeah, there's that one, and then there's this. It looks like it rolled, I guess, across the fuck, man.
Mm-hmm.
Well, damn.
Oh my god.
For real, man. All my best to you guys, and like I said, man, if there's anything I can do, I'm happy to help in any way possible. So, hit me up and let me know.
Absolutely.
McLeod said, I pray for Barry every day. That was hilarious, Jenny. Oh, shut up.
Well, maybe with all of us praying, he'll. I'm not saying another word. Nothing.
Tillman's name is on the building. I don't think he needs any more promotion. Well, yeah, but I would be interested to see how those NIL deals work. So, all right. Well, Jenny, I love you to death.
I love you too, and I enjoyed Thanksgiving. That was fun.
I had a blast. And yes, indeed. Even the
and good luck on your road trip. You
got a little heated in politics, which can happen. It's like Paul said. This is why they tell you don't talk politics.
Talk
at
politics
the
and religion.
Yeah,
that's right. That's right. Hey, good luck on your road trip. You leave what, Wednesday?
Thursday, first show. But actually, the first show is here in the Woodlands, so I don't even leave until Friday. Yeah.
The first show's in the Woodlands. Where?
At Do-Si-Do. Yeah. I guess I should have told you that.
Well, I'm just going to have to get me some tickets.
Well, I think so. There's like,
and I can go, hi, Barry.
Oh my God, no!
Hi, Barry,
and I will
it's
not
your
acknowledge
mom.
you at all. I will be like, that woman is a stalker. Can someone call the cops?
I don't know who that woman is.
I have no idea.
So you're going to be there on the 1st?
My mom is Asian. I'm adopted. I don't know who this lady is.
Are you going to be there on the 1st?
Yes.
Is that it?
Thursday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's it is what was I saying? Oh, so like on the website, if you go to the Do-Si-Do website here in the Woodlands, it says something about like, I think tickets are like 100 or 138, but that includes dinner.
That's your meal. Yeah. Remember Chris works there.
Oh, he does work there? Oh,
yeah. He works.
But they if you call them, Blue Oyster Cult's going to be there. Interesting. There we go. William Lee Martin's Return of the Nutcracker. This is the show I'm doing. Yeah, so this is what's, I guess, left, not available versus available. Where's the stage at? Oh, it says stage right there, you dumb fuck.
It's right front. Yeah, when you walk in, I've been inside.
So
Normal seat,
that's the
108.
second floor. Gotcha.
Premium seat,
Yeah, so
130.
here's what it is,
With
right?
that second floor.
Obstructed seat 78, normal seat 108, and then premium seats are 138, and those include dinner. But what they're saying is, what he told me to tell people is if you just want a ticket, if you want to eat before you go and maybe just have some drinks, that if you'll call Dosey Do, you can get tickets for like $38, I think.
Oh, okay.
So a lot cheaper than 138 or 108. So
yeah,
just do that. But yeah, that's the you can't really see it.
And if I go, I promise I won't embarrass you much.
See, this was there's your boy right there, the little red.
There he is.
There. Yeah. All right. So there's
Truman.
Yep. Truman Barry.
There's Barrett
Esquire. Yeah, Alex would probably boo me. Yeah, I think she would. 100%.
Never. Hey, I hope to see some of the
deck.
deckheads out there. Any of the deckheads going? That would be great.
I don't know. I doubt it. I don't,
Well, there's got to be some of them live in the Woodlands area,
It's going to be
we could all sit in the poor section.
I'll say this. If you want to see me in some of the most embarrassing moments you'll ever see in my career, you're going to want to go to this show. Like, wow. I'm in fucking costumes that I would never in my life wear. I'll just say that I'm getting paid well if I'm doing this shit.
Yeah, and it you need to be humbled sometime.
No,
that's
I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No,
yes, you do.
That's the most ridiculous thing.
You need to be humble.
I don't know why you put a silent H in humble, but it's whatever.
Well, because humble and humble.
Yeah, it's humble, and I'm humbled that I live in humble. It's
what?
It's
what would humble. I do if I didn't have you?
I'm not humbled. I live in humble. I'm humbled to live in humble. Okay.
It's a good thing I have you to keep me straight.
Yeah, well, it's a good thing I have you to keep me straight.
I know.
I'll tell you that damn much.
I know. So
I love you, mother.
Shut up.
To death.
I love you too, honey.
All right.
Bye, dickhead. See you next week.
That is JennyIsMom. Oh, my God. I love it so much. She is my absolute favorite. And that is such a fun time. Such a good time. Alan Denton said, geez, what's the meal? I don't know. I think they bring you like small children on a plate. And then I don't know how it works. I have no idea. I don't know what they served there to Dosey Do. I thought the fucking place was a coffee shop. I have no idea. I didn't even know they made food or had a stage until my mom told me one day. She was like, you should do comedy there. And I'm like, well, you don't just walk in and be like, hey, I'm going to do comedy here. But yeah, I didn't even know they had a stage and shit. So they do all kinds of shit. You have to dress in a costume. Oh my God, Jenny, please take 100 pictures and share them on the show. See, here's the thing McLevin doesn't understand. I'm all about a good time. But if we're just going to try to embarrass the fuck out of me, I'll just shut this whole thing down. You're not just going to embarrass me. No. That's just not what we're going to do. I will shut this whole fucking thing down. No. You guys think I'm playing. You literally think I'm playing like I would let you just come on this show. I'm watching her go, yeah. She doesn't understand. She will run this whole show for all of you. I refuse to be embarrassed and made fun of on my own show. I can do it enough on my own and I'm good with that. No. We're not going to go that far, McLovin. Daddy still has an ego. Okay. I mean, KB Holmes said, can we roast the face in person at Dosey Do? No. Why? You guys don't get to just make up these random fucking rules. The roast is on Wednesday. It is 3 hours long from 2 o'clock or 2:10 or whatever, 2:12, whenever I start, until 5 o'clock. And you don't get to roast before that. And you don't get to roast after that. And in between those times, you don't get to roast for free. There are fucking rules, KB Holmes. What kind of lawless society would we be without rules? We'd be Qatar. I don't know. That's probably the opposite. My mom just gave me the finger in the fucking green room. I swear, I'm disconnecting you, Jenny. Get out of here. You know what? You don't. Ask me anything about anything. Why isn't JennyIsMom your manager? I bet she would be great. Okay, maybe we talked about that at Thanksgiving. I don't know. Maybe there's some stuff. B. Austin said it would be anarchy, right? Exactly, B. Austin. Do y'all remember Flip? Yeah, well, okay. Listen, yeah. Flip got banned for trying to roast me early. Don't let that happen to you guys. We're all key. Okay? I got rules, and they will be followed. Okay. What does that say? Aren't we saving that for the roast? Yeah. But we're not roasting like me being on stage. No, we're not doing that. Definitely not doing that. Okay. I did, by the way, if you guys are interested, I did look this up when I was talking to JennyIsMom. And I did look up the correct use of Esquire. We would be Harris County. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh shit, Flip legit is banned. Yeah, he's banned until the roast is over because he tried to roast me early for free. Knowing the rules. I mean, look, I'm all fun and games, and I'm all for a good time. But like this shit about trying to just embarrass the absolute fuck out of me with pictures like that, or like I think some of y'all try to get her to send like certain baby pictures. Like, I don't want to do that. That's not the kind of fun I want to have. I don't think that's funny. You know what I mean? There's a difference between laughing with me and laughing at me. I'm not the laugh at me guy. Some people will do anything for a laugh. You know what I mean? Like, you can make fun of them. You can embarrass them. And just as long as you're laughing, they don't give a fuck. Like, I'm not that guy. I'll do a lot. I'll have a lot of fun. But I'm not like the dancing street monkey where I'm going to send you $100 and you do whatever I say. We're not doing that. And then we're not fucking taking embarrassing pictures of me. No. That's just not me. That's not me. That's not fun. I'll do enough dumb shit on my own. So here's the correct use of Esquire. What does it say? Esquire is a professional designation in the legal arena. I thought so. Not a social title. When you correspond with a lawyer, you have two choices. You write the person using a standard courtesy title, Mr. Robert Jones, or you skip the courtesy title and put Esquire after the name, using its abbreviated form, Robert Jones Esquire. So key considerations, you should never use both the courtesy and the Esquire. While writing, a lawyer and his or her spouse do not use Esquire. Instead, address the couple using the social form they prefer, Mr. and Mrs. Robert Jones. Mr. Robert Jones is Mrs. Sarah Jones, etc., etc., etc. What is this? Categories. What is this about? Oh, this is Emily Post etiquette. I don't even know what that is. Trending topics. Children's etiquette. Are we really going to hold children's topics or children's etiquette? Is that a thing? They're fucking kids. How to write a thank you note. Okay. Complete guide to writing a thank you note. Don't you just say thank you? I don't know. What does it say? Flip's gonna break the Reyes ban record. No, Flip's off punishment tomorrow. I'm lifting the ban. Which I do admire Christopher Reyes, who's been banned from the Discord for how long's it been now, Reyes? Over a year? And people will say I'm not fair. Look, you can't try to fight people. It's just so yeah, Chris, but I love Chris because he's like, oh, I'm still here. I love that. Flip's gonna break. No, let's see. McLovin, in case you didn't know the other rule, Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. There are certain, there's a lot of unwritten rules of Barry on Deck. It's like baseball. And if you don't know them, that's not my fault. Oh, Jesus. Mom, I love Chris. Stop it. Well, maybe adopt him as your son. Good luck with that. What's up, Perry? Good to see you, buddy. I can't fight Virginia Buttonweed. No, do not fight Virginia Buttonweed. He's good people. Virginia Buttonweed is good people. Why would you want to fight him, Total Dallas? Jenny's, that is different. That includes lords and barons. No, see. I don't need another adopted child. You have a lot, mother. You do. You definitely have a lot. My mom was always everybody's mom in school. Like, you know what I mean? Like, everybody called her mom. All my friends would just call her mom. And I was like, well, that's kind of weird. I mean, You guys have moms. I mean, some of y'all's moms are awful, but you have your own moms. My favorite Christmas movies are Bad Santa and Christmas Vacation. I do agree with that. No, Pookie is not cool, Arrow. Christmas Vacation is outstanding. That is definitely a great movie. All right. Man, I really want to share with you guys like a ton of news, but I got to be patient. We haven't started everything yet, but there's so much that is going down and being worked on. And since we're here, let me just go ahead and do this since none of you dirty hoes reminded me. Like I told you, guys, remind me. I need to update you about VIP and about Patreon. And none of you dirty bitches reminded me. Oh, I still owe Terrence a shoe check, by the way. So I owe Terrence a shoe check. We'll do that. And then I got your reminders. Hey, what's up, Jim on Sports? Good to see you, famo. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving. All right, so today, as you guys know, I mean, you can spend your channel points on shoe checks. I try to have a dope ass set of kicks on. Every once in a while, I'll just have on some slides or flip flops or some bullshit. But Clever said, "Oh, now we're dirty hoes." Well, you are. Yeah. But today I'm just rocking the old Oiler colors, right? The old red and blue Houston Oilers colors, and it says Houston. And but so I don't have shoes to match. Y'all know I always try to match. So I just busted out the Air Force Ones, the all whites. It's you can never go wrong with all whites, and I need to get some more because they're wrinkled. The toe box is fucked up. But yeah, I just busted out the old Air Force Ones, the go-tos, the goats of Air Force Ones, the best. Yeah, and I need to get some new ones. Look at the heel. It's all jacked up. Yeah, I need to get some new ones. So, Alan just said, ask me anything about anything. If you have 60,000 points, can you become a VIP level 2? There is no level 2. Is there? No, there's no level 2. But I do have good news for all of the Patreon members and all of the channel VIPs. I have breaking news. By the way, speaking of sounders, I found a whole plethora of new sounders. I'm going to actually have to get some way to get them all so that I can get to them easy. Because we're about to take sounders on this show to a whole new level. Perry said, how many times have you worn them all whites? On the show or just in general? They're old too. Like they're probably 3 or 4 years old. Donna said, don't let Kyle know. I know, right, Donna? Here comes Kyle stealing all my goddamn ideas again. I love you, Donna. Demana. Breaking news with Melinda. Action News 17 with Belinda. Wasn't it live? Live. Action News 17 with Belinda. For those of you that used to listen to Houston Game Day, we'll get that. Get you some ice whites with a peanut butter sole. Barry, did you see the new shoes? Men's UA Hover Sonic 5 team running shoes. No, well, that sounds like a lot. That sounds like a whole lot. What is that? Let me Google that. Bench. Oh, it's the Under Armour. Oh, you know, those are pretty dope, actually. I would run in those. I don't know if I would just like wear them. Excuse me, but I would, I'd run in these. Yeah, why not? These aren't terrible. I still like my Hokas, though. My Hokas are the shit. They're so comfy and light. But, yeah, I like these. So are these just different college colors, I'm guessing? Maybe, right? The Notre Dame. That's Auburn. I don't know what that is. Yeah, okay. Yeah, those are pretty dope. They look like they'd be good running shoes for sure. Oh, they got like a ton of them. Like if you Google that, here's the Google. That's the Google for it. Like, yeah, that's dope. Look at that. Those are pretty nice. Oh, bitch. Yeah, those are pretty nice. Those are the, I'm guessing Michigan. Oh, this is the older one. Sonic 4. Gotcha. These are Sonic 4s, not 5s. Oh, all right. All right. Run, bitch. I mean, okay, I haven't ran in a while. Where were y'all driving, Jenny? I went to JV. What? Bring back the shark. No, Alan. I'm not bringing back that raggedy ass shark. I remember when Barry drove for the first time. I was not in high school. I was like 12. My derelict mother used to let me drive to the donut shop from Harvest Bend to 1960 by myself at 12. At 12. She used to let me drink and drive at 13. I would just like bong a fifth of Jack and then drive to the Shipley. And she let it happen. Dr. Dre said, I named my boat the prettiest name in the world, Jenny. Aw. No, you were at least 14. I think we got different memories there. I need some of them Hokas still. Yeah, dude, they're dope. If you're a runner, or I don't know, if you're old like me and you're a jogger or a power walker, get them. They're dope. All right. So let me update you guys. Let me update y'all on the goings on for VIPs and Patreon members. So basically, when you become a VIP, it's not just, you're one of the cool kids. You actually get some swag. Now, the swag that we were doing, I think I was sending like a koozie and was it a wristband? I don't remember. But I'm going to switch it up a little bit. So, because I think I just want to leave the koozies for Patreon. I don't, that should be exclusively for Patreon members. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to switch it up. When you become a VIP, you will get a sticker and what is the other thing? I don't remember. I got to look back into it. So you're going to get some swag, but it's not the same swag as what Patreon members get. That way, some of you will be both Patreon members and VIPs, and you're not getting the same shit, right? And if you're just VIP, you get some cool shit, some swag for just hanging out and watching the show all the time. And if you join Patreon, you get an upgraded version of that. And yes, mods too, Donna. Absolutely mods too. So here's the cool part. Once I get this figured out, I'm gonna talk with Jen. But JennyIsMom is taking over all of the merchandising, mailing, and all that shit for Barry on Deck. And we sat down this weekend on Saturday. I took all of the boxes to her, so she now has in her possession all of the Barry on Deck swag, every bit of it. And she has access to the list. So she is going to be in the coming days, not weeks, not months, whatever, the actual coming days. She's going to be processing and getting your shit in the mail to you. So we're going to start with the Patreon members. So if you're a new member of Patreon or you joined a month or two ago and you're waiting on your shit, you're not going to be waiting much longer. Jenny's going to be on it. I will remind all of you, if you are a member of Patreon, I need you to go update your mailing address, okay? I have wasted a fuck ton of money sending out shit to you guys, and it gets returned. It's coming back to me, and I'm like, well, fuck, I just wasted $40 on postage. And I ask you guys every time we go to send something out, hey, please update your addresses. I put it on Discord. I put it on Patreon. Everybody goes, yeah, it's updated. And then the shit gets returned. So I'm asking you, just help me save just a little bit of money. Well, Jenny said, ask them nicely. Listen, don't start bossing me around. This is still Barry on Deck. Okay? They get it how they get it. All right, Dubs, right? We blowing up, baby. Mods get Lifesaver candy. I'm not buying no fucking candy. I mean, I guess I could. I don't know. So I do need you guys to keep your addresses updated on Patreon. Also, if you're just a VIP and not Patreon, and I don't mean just, but if you're only a VIP and you're not on Patreon, that means we don't have your mailing address, so I need it, right? So either send it to me or to Jen or Jenny. You can email it to Jen right here, jen@barryondeck.com. Just email jen@barryondeck.com if you're a VIP that is not a Patreon member. That way Jenny can get the stuff in the mail to you ASAP. All right. Chris Reyes had already updated my address. Thank you. My address ain't changed. Yeah. I'm not talking to you if your address hasn't changed. I mean, we have a list of the shit that got returned. I'm trying to remember. Clarence's address is fucked up. KD's shit got returned. Who else? Steven Uzik, Lil Uzi Vert's shit got returned. Sydney's stuff came back. Rachel Ramirez, her shit got sent back. I mean, there's there's more. But that's all I'm asking is just keep shit updated, and I'll make sure that because you're not going to want to miss the next, especially if you're a huge deckhead. If you're a huge deckhead on Patreon, we're sending out calendars for 2023. What? The gift, our annual semi-annual gift for all of the huge deckheads is going to be an official Barry on Deck calendar for 2023. We're working on what each month is going to have in it. Maybe it features the deckheads. Maybe it's, your boy. Maybe it's Oliver or Spencer or, whatever. But it's going to be an official Barry Karima Jeans just sent me his address. That's not where, nope. You obviously didn't pay attention. And then one, I don't think that's it. I think that's the Texans. Also, you need to, Ike was another one. Yeah. You need to email it, jenny@barryondeck.com. I'm pretty sure that's, whatever. So Total Dallas said I'll pose for November. No, I don't want you to pose. First of all, especially not you. I've seen you in shorts. Ugh, fuck. No, we've got, NRG. I knew it, you jerk ass jerk. We've got the month covered. We just need to figure it out, and we've got a photographer for whatever else we need. So, no, it's not me in a Speedo every month, Jim. What are you new to the program? I think we've discussed what I'm working with. You think I'm putting that in a Speedo? No, I don't. We just talked about me not embarrassing myself. No. Jim said, this isn't you in a Speedo every month, is it? I'm gonna have to cancel my membership. It's not an Oliver and Spencer bikini calendar, but there might be some puss in it somewhere along the way. Big, hairy. All right. So but we're going to work on that. We're going to try to get that done and get that out to you no later at the absolute latest than like the first or second week of January. So if you're a huge deckhead, and again, you guys know how the tiers work. Big deckheads, it's the annual gift in July. Huge deckheads get the annual gift in July, but they also get an extra gift around the holidays, December, January. It just depends on, how bad my depression is or whatever, how broke I am. So we should be getting those, but it's already on the list of shit to do. But JennyIsMom has taken over all of that. You guys are going to love it, man. You're going to get your shit on time. It's going to be so fantastic. So can we give it up for JennyIsMom? JennyIsMom making it badass. Going to be taking care of the deckheads. So she's going to be your go-to for all that going forward. I'm very excited. She's not only is she just an amazing person, she's super organized and she's on her shit. And so she's going to make it happen for you. Cisco! Holy shit. I got Sean. I got his resub. I don't know if Sean's still here, but Sean resubscribed for 9 months. Let's go. Because he said soccer talk. So I got him coming out of the woodworks for that. But Cisco, Barry, I'm Prego with a 9-month subscription, and it's yours. Hell yeah, I've been sowing my seed all over this chat. That's gross. Jesus. That's disgusting. JennyIsMom, can I get pictures of Barry when he was a kid sent to me, just a token gift for the playoff tickets? Swear to God, if this ever really does happen. Yeah, I love that you guys think I'm bluffing. I do. I love that you think I'm bluffing. Barry, can you let mom know if she's doing all this? My name is not actually Rob. Shut up, Rob. No. Christopher said, seems like the wheels are in motion. Yeah. We got a bunch of cool shit going down. It's going to be cool eventually. So but this is like this is baby steps. We just got to get like this off my plate and to somebody who will actually get it done. You know what I mean? Because I hate it that you guys are waiting on your VIP packages or your Patreon merch or whatever it is. I don't like that either. But that's part of the problem of like ADHD and depression. If you combine the two, you just don't get a fucking thing done. Like you're just like, I ain't doing none of this shit. So it's good that she's taking over. So that'll be good. Karima Jean said Bill O'Brien is a puss. Well, okay. I was going to sign up on the Bean under Heartthrob, not Rob. Well, I mean, Rob, it's too late now because it's going away, Heartthrob Rob. All right, let's talk some sports, damn it. I mean, I kind of ruined it with the headlines, but fuck it. We'll do it live. Here's your sports headlines for the day. As I mentioned earlier, U of H, #1 in the AP poll for the first time since 1983, back in the Phi Slamma Jamma days. Man, with Clyde and Hakeem and Cadillac Anderson, and boy, those were the good old days. I remember going to the Cadillac Bar and Grill to watch U of H play Georgetown with my mom. And I'm telling you, I get a ton of my sports stuff from my parents. My dad got me into Aggies football. I became an Aggie fan because of him, and my mom got me into U of H basketball. I became a U of H basketball fan because of her, and both of them got me into the Oilers, and that's when I wish I was adopted. But no, so happy for all of my Cougs, Cougum, and row, 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 or whatever the fuck y'all do. Congratulations. What does it say? Who needs a bab? And my channel points need spending. Oh, a ban. Oh, yeah. Oh, you should auction it off. Really, Alan, you should hey, I got channel points. If someone does something for me, I'll ban Total Dallas or whoever. I'll give you $3 to ban JennyIsMom. Out here trying to give away my baby pictures. Excuse me. All right, next up on the headlines, as I mentioned earlier, the Browns have activated Deshaun Watson after his ban. Speaking of bans, they cut Joshua Dobbs, quarterback, who was backing up Jacoby Brissett. Browns with a big win this weekend, too, so getting Deshaun back, they got to be feeling pretty good about themselves. But Deshaun Watson will be back just in time to play the Houston Texans. And let's be honest here, folks. This is what I love is that, and I may have even been guilty of this myself, but when we talked about this, when we found out that Watson was going to be, have to sit out and miss most of the season, but when he was coming back, it was against Houston, and it's a revenge game. And then I'm like, a revenge game for who? It's certainly not a revenge game for Houston because they don't have the talent to hold up their end of the bargain in a revenge game. This is going to be Deshaun Watson shitting all over one of the worst defenses in football, just like everybody else has. This is going to be one of those moments where Texans fans are like, well, as if it wasn't bad enough. As if this year didn't suck enough, we got to see the guy that did all kind of devious shit in our city, abandoned the city, which we're kind of glad he did because he's a sexual deviant, allegedly. So we're glad he's gone, but now he's going to come back And because this team sucks so bad, he's going to shit all over that secondary, that front seven, that front four, that defense. And it's going to be bad. It's going to be ugly. It's going to be sad. Welcome to Texans football, folks. Don't even get a revenge game in the year when you need it the most. It sucks. I'll skip the Astros for now because we've got a slide we're going to do. But in case you didn't hear, Lionel Messi has been rumored to be working on a deal to sign with Inter Miami FC and become a member of the MLS and be in MLS. It would make him the highest paid player in MLS. Previous record was David Beckham, I believe. I think Beckham is part owner in Inter Miami. So that was the rumor going into the weekend. But as of Monday morning, they're saying, nope, he has not agreed to the deal. So I don't know what happened. I don't know what the fallout was. We'll see. Question, how fast does he get pulled? Messi? I don't know. Told us that I'm saving up for VIP. Y'all are not making me waste my money on ban revenge. There you go. Alan said, never, sir. I will not ban your mother. I have Esquire in my name. Well, sir, okay. Well done, Alan Denson. Alan, the question is to ask TD how much not to ban him. Nice. Tiger Stripes said, college football broken news. Hugh Freeze has agreed to a deal to become Auburn's next head football coach. Is that really a thing? I guess Auburn doesn't feel like winning. Why would you do that? These fucking retreads. Hughes. Freeze leaves Liberty, takes Auburn job. Freeze has spent the past 4 seasons in Liberty where he took the Flames to an unprecedented heights. He's widely regarded as one of the top offensive minds in the game. But he didn't do shit, if I'm not mistaken, right? Where was he before? Hold on, let me pull up his whole record. Am I thinking of somebody else? I might be thinking of somebody else. I just feel like he went somewhere and shit the bed. A la like, what's his name? Hold on. Wikipedia. Coaching career. There we go. Arkansas State. Ole Miss. What was he at Ole Miss? Wasn't he like bad at Ole Miss? Yeah. 7-6, 8-5, 9-4, 10-3, 5-7. Yeah. Liberty 8-5, 10-1, 8-5, 8-4. Yeah. See. Okay. I guess Auburn's like, well, we'll figure it out. I just think they could be better. Donna said Liberty had a good year. Yeah. Yeah. And you know what? Like Kevin Sumlin did that at U of H. How'd that work out? If they didn't have Johnny Manziel, we'd have learned how bad he was a lot sooner. Right? Art Browse, well, his was a whole different falling out. But there's just some coaches, I think that they're good at you know what? There's a name I'm thinking of. Well, Dana Holgerson's a good one too. What's up, Indo? Watson is great, but he's got to be rusty after not playing for so long. I don't think he comes back in God mode, even though the Texans should be an easy win regardless. Well, first of all, Indo, that is a pretty astute observation. What is this? Oh, doctor, what does it say? Rip. I'm going to not allow that, Dre, but it's not because of you. I know what context you meant it in, but I think that word could be abused some. What the fuck was I looking for? Sorry. I got a little distracted. So, you bring up a really good point. And it's almost like insult to injury, Indo, because with Watson playing the Texans, like he's going to be rusty. He hasn't played in a really, really long time because he sat out a year in Houston, and then he's had the ban, and so it's been a long time since Deshaun Watson's seen a football field and seen real action. So he is going to be rusty. And I do agree with you. He's not going to be the Deshaun Watson that he will eventually be or get back to. But I think the good news for him is, you're playing literally the worst football team in the NFL. One of, if not the worst. I would tell you that the Lions are up there as one of the worst defenses, but they're playing their ass off now. Yeah, everybody's rallying around Dan Campbell over there. So he's going to look better than he probably is just because he's playing the Texans. And it is going to be an easy win regardless. It's going to be disgusting. Liberty had a good year. Watson probably has a cheat code. I think Love is going to be the quarterback for Green Bay for the rest of the season. He was pretty good last night. Yeah, he looked all right. I think he's going to be that because of the injuries, though. And I don't think that they have to run the table to go 9-8, I believe. Is what I heard them talking about it on like Sit Down or Get Up or whatever the fuck it's called. And Green Bay's not going 9-8. They're not running the table. And that's still not going to get him in the playoffs. So at that point, why are you running Rodgers out there? He's got 2 different injuries. We'll see in just a second. So yeah, I don't think so. Anyways, back to this. Messi has not signed yet. I didn't see an update. Let me go back to ESPN real fast and see if I can see ESPN. U.S.-Iran oral history at the 1998 World Cup, political tension. We need to talk about that too. We didn't get to that yet. Maybe we'll talk a little bit about it tomorrow or a little bit later. Let's see. Melvin Gordon looks like he's going to sign on the Chiefs practice squad. Interesting. Dion confirms he's been offered the Colorado job. I don't think he leaves for that job. Harbaugh, Lamar met for out-of-character tweet. Big Ten disciplines MSU for tunnel incident. Top draft prospects. Fashana will return to Penn State. Astros, Landslugger, Abreu. We're going to get to that in just a second. So I don't see any updates on the Messi thing. So that's where we sit. He had talked about signing. He has not signed. So now let's talk for a moment about this Astros news, which is, if you're an Astros fan, it might be a little mixed emotions for you, right? It might be mixed emotions because new show on BiffNet. Sit down or get up. I don't give a fuck. Yeah. But Astros have said to have now signed the deal, I believe was the latest I saw. Let's go. MLB. Astros land slugger. There we go. So Jeff Passan reporting Astros have landed Jose Abreu, and the Astros are in an agreement on a 3-year contract. Source told ESPN, adding another run-producing bat in the World Series championship lineups that's already been filled with them. Abreu turns 36 in January, won the AL MVP award in 2020, and is second in baseball with 863 RBIs since his first season in the majors in 2014. His slash line was 304, 378, 446 this year in Chicago. Where he played all 9 years. Let's see. Following a dreadful first 5 weeks, Abreu was one of the best hitters in baseball over the final 3 quarters of the season. He replaces Gurriel, a longtime rival in the Cuban National Series. Abreu and Gurriel, along with Yoenis Cespedes, were widely regarded as the 3 best players from Cuba. Blah, 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 blah. Is the second signing for the Astros with Montero signing. So I don't see let's see. I don't see details. I just see. So it says the White Sox suspended him for 3 years and $50 million after 2019, but now he's a free agent. So I don't know. It doesn't say what the deal is worth. Let's see what Spot Track says about his value, at least. MLB. Okay. Jose Abreu. There we go. Let's see what this says. And resize. Get over here. There you go. Let's see. Does it have a market value? His market value, according to Spot Track, $12.7 million per year. Kind of puts him in the Carlos Santana, Yuli Gurriel, Andrew McCutchen, Starling Marte range. The one big advantage of going with Abreu over Gurriel is age. Gurriel's 38, going to be 39. Yeah. So that's a big advantage. Contract details. Let's see. Abreu's on a 3-year, $58 million contract with the Astros, including $58 million guaranteed, 58.5. So there you go. So 3 years, $58 million. He signs at $19.5 million per year for 3 years. Becomes an unrestricted free agent at about the same time that Yuli has become an unrestricted free agent with the club. So I think the mixed emotions for folks is, we loved Yuli as Astros fans. We did. But Yuli didn't play all that well last year for most of the season. He turned it on in the playoffs. But let's take a look. Did you get better? I think ultimately the Astros have lost some players near and dear to their hearts. George Springer, you lose Dallas Keuchel way back in the day. You lost Carlos Correa. You've lost Garrett Cole. These are all, players that have been important to the Astros' legacy and their dominance over the last 6-7 years. And I'll say it, dynasty. Don't at me, hoes. They've been a dynasty. And Yuli's been a big part of that. So this is the breakdown. Stats on the left is Yuli. This is, by the way, this slide is why I started so late, because I wanted to get this done for you guys to kind of give you an idea. I think this is an important slide. I think it's important for Astros fans who might be sad, who might be disappointed. Like Donna said, I'm sad for Yuli. Yeah, I'm sad for Yuli and I'm sad for Astros fans, but I'm also happy for Astros fans because your team got better. Your team got better. Last year, Yuli had 8 home runs, scored, by the way, he did not score 75,053 RBIs. That should have been a 53, not 53. He had 53 runs, 53 RBIs, hit 8 home runs. His batting average was 242, and his OPS was a sad, abysmal 647. On the flip side, and as I read to you, Abreu started terribly. First 5-6 weeks, I think it was 7. But he ends up with 85 runs, 15 home runs, 75 RBIs. I mean, the White Sox disappointed overall, but Abreu was a bright spot, hit 304, OPS of 824. So really good. Has been one of the better hitters in the American League for a few years now. Career-wise, this is their 162 game average. So if you look at their career, Yuli actually has more at bats than Abreu does, and he's played a few more years. I think he came around in 2014. Abreu started in like 2016. But that's why I didn't go with like at bats. I went with what have they averaged if they played every game of a 162 game major league season. These were the numbers they were putting up over their career. And we loved Yuli here. Well, that's why you look at this and you go, holy shit. They got a lot better, and they got 3 years younger at the same time. So Yuli averaged 19 home runs, 81 runs, and 88 RBIs over a 162 game season. He would have batted 284 on average, and his OPS was 776. Abreu, 31 home runs, 89 runs, and 110 RBIs with a 292 average and an 860 OPS. That's big. That's a big jump in production from the first base position. So, I mean, look, it ain't my money. I am not mad at this signing. I am not mad at this signing. The Astros not re-signing Yuli Gurriel and instead offering Jose Abreu a 3-year deal made the World Series champions, the reigning World Series champions, made them better. Now, hey, Infrared Flare. Appreciate the follow. Thank you so much, man. Now, I say that, but it made them better at the plate. I cannot speak on Abreu's defense. I don't follow him that closely where I can tell you whether he's a defensive stalwart or not. Yeah, Kareem Majin said his OPS is amazing. Yeah, and I do agree they both probably lied about their age. No, you're definitely not signing Yuli as a utility. That will be Dubois, who will be their utility guy. He'll be their new Marwin. He'll be their new Aledmus Diaz. At a cheaper price, he can play all the infield positions and outfield. I don't know if he plays first, but I'm sure he can figure it out. But I think Dubois is your new Marwin Gonzalez / Aledmus Diaz at a price. You can't pay everybody, right? So that's what I think. I don't think you would sign Yuli. Now, Yuli may not want to play anywhere else. I think if he's going to take a discount, if he's going to make a lot less, I could see Yuli going to Toronto. They're a contender. He could reunite with George Springer, but most importantly, he reunites with his brother. So if he's not going to be an Astro and he's going to have to take less money in a lesser role, I certainly could see Yuli going somewhere like Toronto. Because you're not going to some bum-ass team that's not going to be a contender. So Keep an eye on it. Dubon licks on donkey sticks. But you're not gonna spend. You're not gonna be the top spender at every position, especially at the utility position. And this is a team that has done a really good job at finding valuable utility players, not expensive utility players. That's not the key when you have a really good utility infielder, utility outfielder, or utility guy that can fill in a pinch when Altuve misses 10 games, or Pena or Bregman goes down, or somebody in center or left. That's the key, is the value. How much of a fall off in production is there? How much of a fall off in defense is there? Because in that lineup, you can fade missing a bat. The defense matters a lot more. So I think that you don't go out and you don't break the bank for Yuli. He's going to want, if he's not going to get what Abreu gets, he's going to want close. What did he get? What was his last contract? Let's see if we have that. Hold on here. And we're on Spot Track already. Let's just pull up Yuli. Yuli. Gurriel. That's not what that is at all. My voice is fading fast. All right. So Yuli had that's a hell of a swing. There's his last contract. So here's Yuli's contract from the beginning, right? 2016, he had 1,500 or 1.5 million, 14 million, 11 million, 10 million, 3 million, 8 million, or 6 million, 8 million. There's incentives and signing bonuses and everything else. He made $60 million, but that's a big difference. And you're still not going to pay that kind of money. He's going to want at least $6 to $8 million a year. Why? And Kareem makes a good point too. He said Brantley coughed Brantley. I mean, if you're going to spend money on a guy that is going to be your fourth outfielder, I think Brantley would still probably be a serviceable outfielder. And they've got a lot of money left to spend, but they've already spent a lot too. So, let's see. Brian McTaggart, 3 hours ago, the signing of Jose Abreu would bring an end to Yuli's tenure as Houston's full-time first base. Gurriel's a free agent. The Astros have interest in bringing, I don't know what the rest of that says. Bringing something. I don't know. Can't read it. Wallace! Yo, thank you for the resub, homie. 9 months. We having a baby too. I got so many sub babies out here. Oh my God. I got babies everywhere. I'm like the Nick Cannon of sub babies. Altuve, Bregman, Alvarez, Tucker, Abreu, Pena. How many can be all-stars? Other teams are drooling. Yeah. Your lineup actually gets a little bit better because you got a little bit younger and you get a little bit better. Yeah, Barry Cannon. Thank you, buddy. You got a little bit younger. You get a little bit better at the plate. I don't know defensively. Again, I'm not going to speak out of turn and pretend like I know because I don't. But you're definitely a offensive juggernaut. But Yuli did win a Gold Glove in 2021, and he's a hell of a first baseman defensively. He saves a lot of runs. He saves a lot of bad throws. I hope Abreu can do that. I really do. I hope he can. So there's your stats, your comparison. They got better. Thank you, Chris Reyes. This is it. Shout out to the Podbean. One more show would have done it. What? Oh. Shout out to the Podbean. So sad. The end of an era. This is the last time. Oh, 9,949 hearts. You were so close, Reyes. Damn it. End of an era. I will be clicking end on the Podbean for the last time. Can we, Can we have a moment of silence? Can we pause? Can we Can we pause for a moment? As I click in task. As we shut down Podbean for the last time. That wasn't good, right? I said I wasn't gonna cry. God damn it. I wish I had the like world's ugliest cry. I'd be the world's ugliest cry. I'm so glad I'm back for this. You're such a hater. Oh, Podbean, I loved you so much. Not really, but we'll all miss you. Prayers up. There's a lot of hate in the chat for the Podbean. I can't bring myself to do it. Somebody else do it. I can't do it. Oh my God. I gotta do it, don't I? This is what it's like to pull the plug on a loved one. All right, well, there you go. That was the last time we were ever fucking with the Podbean. Sorry, I can make myself cry easily. Those aren't real. I'm just good at that. Chris Ray said, fuck all y'all haters. I'm coming back with channel points. I'm timing all you bitches out. He's making a list. He's like, okay. Yep. There's a name that's going on the you're getting banned list. McLovin said, I got to be honest. What the fuck is a Podbean? What's an awful comparison? Oh, pulling the plug on a loved one. Oh man. Right? It's not even close. I'd be like, bye, Granny. But the Podbean though, I can't. The Podbean was just a live audio only version of the show. Because there's some people that drive around and they can't watch Twitch, but they still want to listen. They still like the show, and I appreciate that. It's like radio. But Twitch does offer an audio-only version of the show. And so, I tried with the Podbean. The problem was there was no growth for it, and it just eats up system resources, which, are not easy to come by, especially with inflation. Okay, I don't know what that means. But if you go to like my channel and you go here, oh, shut up. Who is this asshole with the ugly face? No, you don't get to roast. Nope. You don't get to do it. Just me. If you go to, let's see, boop, there it is. I think I can still do this. I think I can share my phone. You guys, this is so cool. I think this is kind of dope that I can actually pull up my phone and let you guys look at my phone. Yes, bitch, start now. This is kind of dope. Check this out. So I can actually what is that? S21 Ultra? Okay. So I can actually show you on my phone how to do this. Isn't that dope? It's going to pop up on my phone. It's going to be like vMix. All right. So, but what you do is on your phone, if you click right there and you go to the little cog, you can't see it. Damn it. Well, there's a little cog up there in the top right-hand corner. So if you click on that cog, this pops up. And you can't change it yet because I'm not a damn, what's it called? Partner. Fucking Twitch. But you can go to audio only. And when you click on that and click apply, you just get the audio version of the show. So you can listen while you drive around. So, yeah. There you go. That's what you get. There's some hate in the chat right there. There it goes. All right. Yeah, that was super dope. I can actually share my phone screen with you. Podbean gone, but easily forgotten. There's more hate. Podbean equals Texans defense. What's up, Shelfsters? Good to see you, sweetie. Thank you for being here. What is this? No school tomorrow, just announced. Why aren't they having school tomorrow? Is it the weather? Is it going to be a bad weather day? Hold on. What's the weather like tomorrow? Am I going to lose? Danger, tornado outbreak possible. Well, I know that we were in trouble, that we were going to have terrible avocados this week. That was the weather report, not mine. And if you don't know what that means, you don't follow me on Twitter, so suck it. What is let's see, hourly? 10-day? No, what the 10-day? I sure wish we had a weather guy that did updates. Tuesday, scattered thunderstorms. 58% chance of rain. Okay. I'll just back us into under the porch patio, whatever. Fuck. Yeah, we'll be fine. I mean, we might lose power. But I will say we may not start. Yes. Cece said, I'm listening on Podbean. Is Shelby really here? Yes, and you're not listening on Podbean. It's shut down, jerk. Don't be fucking with him like that, Cece. Oh, it's the water. What the fuck is happening to the water in Houston? Like, for real. Yes, look at everybody. Shelby. Oh, that's so great. I'm glad you guys missed Shelby. I love Shelby to death. I don't see Shelby. Yeah, she popped in earlier. She popped in right there. Look at your screen. Bada bing! She's in between Al and Denson. Okay, that didn't sound right. In between, it was after Cece said my comparison was awful. She popped in there. I'm here. My phone is being weird. Oh, gotcha. Is Houston getting that Flint water? Yeah, what the fuck is going on? If Sunday Night Football had been interrupted for the water notice, Barry would know. Oh, I'd be pissed. Water went bad once Podbean ended. Shut up, Titan Hugo. I don't know what the ball notice is about, but yeah, can we talk about that bullshit on Thanksgiving? So, we're watching a really good football game. Really good football game. What was it? It was Bills and Lions, right? Yeah, Bills Lions was really good. Really good. You're done. It was really good. And 21 seconds left. So Detroit goes down, ties it up. 21 seconds left. And it was Detroit, right? Now I'm like questioning what the games were. And we were going to go over all the games anyways. It's 4:37, so kind of running out of time on that. Let's see. Sketch. No, we want scores. Skewers. Yeah, it's Bills Lions. I thought I was going crazy for a second. I never trust myself. McLovin said, fuck that game. I had Bills minus 10. They shit the bed so badly. Yeah, not great. Well, Detroit's playing good, though. I mean, McLovin, credit where credit is due. And believe me, I've been the first to shit on the Lions over and over. I don't know how much of it is the Bills shitting the bed. The Lions are really good offensively. They've been pretty ass defensively, but they've gotten a lot better. Like a lot better. And they've just kind of had this momentum going for them, man. And, you know, I mean, plus too, you got the Bills that were 2 games in a row away from home, and they should have had a home game mixed in there. And, you know, no excuses. And they still won. But I'm surprised they didn't do better against that Lions defense. But I don't know. Lions defense is playing a little better. Nonetheless, 21 seconds left in the game. It's tied, and you know that the Bills are going to get the ball back. And the Lions are getting ready to kick off. So the Lions score, tie it up. They go to commercial. That's when KHOU, Channel 11 here in Houston, Texas, cuts in with a tornado warning. And I'm like, well, it's good to know. There's a tornado coming. Thanks. Now back to the game. Oh, no. Oh, no. They couldn't do that. No. They had to ruin everybody's Thanksgiving by putting some yahoo weirdo moron on the screen that looked like he was doing the weather in his fucking apartment. It looked like it was literally his first day. He's like, and I don't know, Mom, the meatloaf. I don't know, there's like tornadoes, and if you don't know what a tornado is, it's like a lot of wind. And it was the fucking worst weathercast I've ever seen in my whole life. And did they just go, well, this is terrible. Let's just put it down in a little box in the corner and tell everybody in Pearland, hey, you're fucked. No, they leave this asshole on the screen the whole time. And we miss the last 21 seconds of the game when Detroit gets the ball on the kickoff. Then one play, they get in field goal range. They run a couple of plays. They kick the field goal. Ball game. And we missed it because, well, it's important and we're saving lives. First of all, fuck them. They chose to live in Pearland, not me. I want my football. Second of all, bitch, you could have put that in the bottom of the screen somewhere, lower third. You could have done side by side. I don't give a shit. I wouldn't have cared if it would have been like, oh, it's over here and this is over here. I mean, let me show you how hard this is, KHOU 11 News, with all your big fucking money and all your stuff. Look at this. I can actually do something like this. What? There's me talking weather. There's the game. What? So miss me with all that bullshit about safety. First of all, either Fox didn't give a shit about anybody's safety, or they're not dumb enough, or they're smart enough, I should say, to know how to use a box in the bottom corner of the screen. Oh, I was so pissed. And then to see people on Twitter and Twitch defending them like, well, it's in the safety. No, it's not. Bullshit. Well, it's our duty and right to break in when there's a warning, and I've got to stay until the warning is over. Fuck you, you do not. And again, you know what you could have done, you dumbass? Picture in picture, side by side. Go to a 2-shot, you in the game. You and your little dumb weather TV in your little weird apartment where you, I don't know. Oh, I was so fucking mad. Angry. They shit the bed. And then they tried to make excuses. But just say, hey, we fucked up. You know, our regular crew was off. It was Thanksgiving. We got these bunch of assholes that don't know what they're doing. You got this moron who's just dying for TV time. And he was like, fuck it. My time to shine. Weather time. And now everyone in the city hates him. And probably Channel 11. At least for now. Idiots. God, I was pissed. So pissed. Speedrunner said, damn, pal. It ain't rocket scientist. I ain't a rocket scientist, but you are American as hell, buddy. Well, thank you, buddy. Yes, I am American, Speedrunner 41, if that is your real name. Is this your first time on the show, Speedrunner? Oh, look at that. First time chatter. Speedrunner. What's up, buddy? Oh, Shelby, do you live in Pearland? That's my bad. Yeah, that was what we call a little rant, Speedrunner. Sometimes I lose my shit. And we were talking about, listen, I don't know where you're from, Speedrunner, if that is your real name. But I live in Houston, Texas, America. And we have nothing to live for except football. And when you take that from us, well, we just go in the garage and shut all the doors and start the car. So, yeah, we need our football, and they didn't give it to us. So I lost my shit. Yeah. Joel went in on the station. Good stuff. Yeah. Well, I mean, everybody should have went in on the station. I tweeted about it, and I found the dude's Twitter, and then I was like, here he is, guys. Like, I found the asshole. He's right here. Yeah, you should go in on them. They screwed up. This isn't that hard. I mean, dude, I do it all the time. I mean, I could do 1,000 different, picture-in-picture video overlays and shit. I mean, I've shown you guys what my setup looks like here. Look, I'll show you. Like, this is not hard. This is not like what they use. But this is like TV production level shit. This is my software. I mean, I can come over, I can create a template. I can say, you know what, we're going to do, here's my template for, let's do a film session. I'll copy that. I'll put it over here under sports. I'll add a video to it. Like, it's not that hard. It's just not. So, hey, what's up, Joe Pro? Joe Pro said, no Barry on deck next week. Laminack about to get a job as a TV producer. Oh, not now. Not now. They're probably like, screw this guy. He'll never work in this town again. Shelby said, yeah, we're fine, but it was questionable for a bit. Shelby, Cherry said, nice beard. Hey, don't roast Cherry. I don't want to ban you. Somebody tell Cherry in a nice, sweet way. So, Cherry, I don't know if you knew this or not, but I grow in November. I grow my beard out for No Shave November, and then I don't let anybody say anything mean about it because it's terrible. I get it. It's awful and it's ugly. If you see the close-ups of it, it's horrible. I mean, it's really a sad thing. But I don't allow anybody to say anything bad about it because on Wednesday I do a roast of my face. Everybody's got to pay $5 per joke. But you send the jokes, I read them, we roast my face. You could talk about my nose, my eyes, whatever, forehead. This weird thing I got going after I got poison ivy at Special Pals. All that. It's all on the board, but not until then. I already had to ban Flip for trying to roast it beforehand. So I love you, boo-boo. Don't do it. She said, I wasn't roasting. Oh, well, you weren't serious. That's for damn sure, because I got eyes. I see how ugly this thing is. My poor wife, she fucking hates November. Her favorite day of the year is December 1 when I shave this mess off my face. It's bad. But Shelby, I was just playing. That was just me being silly. Of course, I don't hope anything bad happens to anybody in Pearland, especially you guys. You should move. But no, some of my best friends are in Pearland. That's not true. Clear Lake, but that is literally a fucking felony they committed. Yeah, it was bad, McLovin. It was really bad. Hey, Bills won that game, not Detroit. What did I say? Did I say Bills? Yeah, the Bills won. Did I say Detroit? I meant the Bills. That's what I meant. Memphis fan forever. What's up? Thank you for the follow. You need to tell Speedrunner41 to follow because they popped in, said some mean things about me being American. And that's it. They're gone. But welcome to the show, Memphis fan forever. Are you Memphis like Memphis Grizzlies? Memphis like, I don't know, Elva Graceland? Like, what fan of Memphis? Like what? Memphis Tigers? I don't know. Is there like, what's a rap group out of Memphis? What's a good rap group out of Memphis? That's not the ones that sing, smoking on, hey, in the middle of the barn. Nope, that's not them. That was terrible, by the way. Young Dolph. Yo Gotti's from Memphis? Oh, shit. There's some pretty good NLE Choppa. I don't know who the fuck that is. We're looking up some good Memphis rappers. Let's see here. Since we got a new Memphis fan in the house. Hey, Paul MJG. Oh, there you go. There, that's the one. That's the one, BB Dubs. That's the one, fam. Let's see. Project Pat. I know, Project Pat. Damn, it's a bunch of good rappers from Memphis. 3-6 Mafia's from Memphis also. Yeah, that's what's up. 8-Ball and MJG was the shit. Faux show. I'm just home from shopping. I just got home from buying the Rocks of Dwayne Johnson new shoes, and I'm a Grizzlies fan. Nice. Well, welcome to the program, Memphis fan. Hope you stick around. This is if you don't know anything about the show, how'd you find it? Were you just scrolling? Were you just looking? And you're like, who's this weirdo? Oh, Memphis Bleak. CC from way downtown. So if you don't know, Memphis Fan Forever, it's a sports talk and entertainment show. Was it Memphis Bleak Philly? I think he's Philly. I could be wrong. Yeah. Oh, Twitch recommended me. Well, aren't we fancy? Yeah, it's a sports talk show. We talk sports, but we have a lot of fun. I do a lot of crazy shit. I spent 7 years on ESPN radio here in Houston, with my own show in the middays. And then I spent 3 years on TV here hosting a show called Houston Sports Show. But I'm also a nationally touring stand-up comic, so I talk sports. We have fun. I cut up. I try to make you laugh and entertain you for 3 hours a day. So that's what we do here. Welcome to the show, Monday through Thursday, 2 to 5 p.m. Houston time. We like to have fun and cut up. The deckheads in the chat are amazing. Make yourself at home. Refreshments are down the hall on the right. Bathrooms are around the corner. It's the second door on the left. If you're, are you male or female? It doesn't matter. You can just pee in the floor. It's fine. Yeah, Bleak is from New York. I thought so. Rudy said, it's a pretty good show. I hate you, Rudy. I hate you so much. Young Buck was Nashville? Well, I don't know. Look, I'm just going off of this. Hey, Memphis fan forever. Who's your favorite Memphis rapper? Gangster Pat was pretty good. I have no idea. It just sounded good. I was like, yeah, see, that's right. And I was like, wait a minute. I thought Memphis Bleak was from Philly. Turns out Memphis Bleak's from New York. That's kind of dumb. That would be like the rap group or the R&B group H-Town being from, I don't know, fucking Waco. What? Why are you called H-Town? I don't know. I don't know. Why are you Memphis Bleak and you're from the Bronx? All right, so let's see. Lil White. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. I gotta see this. Oh, fuck. He's actually got like number 4 on the U.S. rap chart. Finally famous with PH. Never heard of this dude in my life. The one and only. Well, his shit fell off. Okay. He didn't chart shit since 2016. Okay. I mean, he charted 3 on the U.S. rap chart. You can't beat that. The one and only. I don't know what that is, but of course, I don't know a lot of the new shit now. I don't know. I'm not saying that out loud. I'll tell you that damn much. Key Glock. Frasser. Oh, that's from Outlander. Big 30. I don't know these. Oh, but this is rappers. I should have said groups too. Oh, there's more? Oh boy, I love me some Play-A-Fly. Who the fuck is Play-A-Fly? American rapper from Memphis. Let's see what he had. Nothing. He did a song with Young Dolph. I'm a guy who's going to mental health counseling appointment tomorrow since I'm grieving. Oh, bro, why are you grieving? I'm sorry. I actually have therapy on Wednesday. I have been in therapy for almost a year now. Memphis fan forever. So I get it. I don't know why you're grieving, but you don't have to share if you don't want to. I'm sorry for your loss, whatever that may be. And look, you don't know me well and you don't know the community well, but I'll tell you this much, man. We're a pretty dope community. So if you just need to bend an ear, you can reach out to me or anybody you see in that chat. I promise you. You just be like, hey, man, you don't know me. I don't know you, but I just need to say something to somebody and we'll all listen. I promise you that. We'll all listen. I mean, there might be one or two that are assholes, but you got a pretty good shot. So I lost my mom and dog recently. Oh, that's fucking tough, dude. I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry to hear that. My heart breaks for you. Really. That is a tough thing to deal with. So, man, yeah, that is sad. And it sucks. Cause I haven't lost my parents yet. I mean, my wife lost her dad. Her mom is still around, thank goodness. But that's a tough thing to watch my wife go through when she lost her dad. So I wish I could tell you I understand. I really don't. But I tell you what, we do have a lot of people in the chat that I think can help relate. And if you need some advice or just need to bend an ear, like I said, reach out. And same thing with the dog, man. That's tough. Just losing a pet is tough enough, but to do both, man, my heart breaks for you. It really does. I'm sorry for your loss. And hopefully, though, maybe, you find a little entertainment in the show. We keep it light. We have a good time. We have some fun. So hopefully it works. Hopefully I can entertain you. Come back tomorrow. My buddy Trey Tutson, he's a stand-up comic like me. We do a show, and we basically just hang out and shoot the shit. It's a lot of fun. But we also got deep like a couple shows ago. We really got into like grieving and growing up and problems and all that. So it's a good mix, man. I think you'll enjoy it if you stick around. I say, man, universally, I don't know what you are, but yeah. So my heart goes out to you, man. Goes out to you, person, man, ma'am, whatever. Fuck, doesn't matter. All right. All right. We got a few minutes left in the show. Really big show. Let me see. What do I got to get to? So I got the Yuli thing. Oh, here's your NFL. We didn't get to any scores yet. Maybe we'll hit that tomorrow. Oh, Cisco, you go to therapy tomorrow? Mine's usually either Tuesday or Wednesday. And I got to tell you, I gotta share with you my favorite tip my therapist has given me. I'm just going to share this with all of you. That's right. Philip Barnard, Rob said, Memphis, I lost a significant other this year. Trust me, you're in good hands. If you stick around here, it's a good group here. Yeah. Yeah, we take care of our own around here. If you're in, you're in. And when you're family, you're family. So have no fear. You stick around. I think you'll like being here. But we didn't get to any scores, so maybe we'll do that tomorrow or Wednesday if we have time. But here's your NFL injury report or update, courtesy of footballguys.com. If you needed it, Travis Etienne has a left foot injury. They're awaiting more info. He is questionable for week 13. If you're a Justin Fields fan or owner, left shoulder issues week to week, questionable for week 13. Matthew Stafford has a neck injury. He is day to day, and he is targeting a return in week 16 or 17. Christian McCaffrey has patellar tendonitis. He's day-to-day, probable for week 13. Deebo Samuel has a hamstring issue, perpetual. It's just been ongoing. He's day-to-day and probable for week 13. Rex Burkhead got a concussion. He's day-to-day, doubtful for week 13. Jamar Chase, big update. Part of the reason why I lost him and Josh Jacobs. Jesus, I hate you, Total Dallas. Multiple injuries for Jamar Chase is day-to-day, probable for week 13. Oh, now you come back. Now that I've missed the playoffs, jerk. And last but certainly not least, Aaron Rodgers. We talked a little bit about it in the show earlier. Probably done for the year because it doesn't make sense to run him out there. They're not making the playoffs. But Aaron has multiple injuries now. Thought he might have had a punctured lung, which is why he finally came out of the game. But he's day-to-day and questionable for week 13. So there's your NFL injury report for the week. If you got any of those folks in fantasy, make sure you pay attention. Cherry, my therapist ghosted me at our last appointment. Are you serious? What a dick. What an asshole. I hate that. That's just fucking, my therapist did say that one time. I was really going into it. She goes, man, this is a lot for a Tuesday. I was like, how broken am I? Fuck. How broken am I that my therapist is like, whoo, shit, this is a lot. This is a lot for a Tuesday. But let me give you my therapist is wonderful. She's given me so many different tips and ideas, but this one was my absolute favorite. And it was like dealing with like depression and self-doubt and all these other things. And, obviously you have to have somebody in your life that you could do it with. But she knows I'm married, and she's like, you know what I want you to do every day? She said, every day, I want you to ask Nora for a hug. But not just a quick little boom in passing. She's like, I want you guys to hug for like a whole minute. You don't have to say anything. Just a real, honest, meaningful hug for 60 seconds. That's it. Nothing needs to be said. It doesn't have to be anything special where you got to, it's just whatever, whenever. It doesn't matter. 60 seconds every day. And so I told Nora about it. She was like, oh, and we've been doing it, and I fucking love it so much. It's such an amazing recharge in a way. It's just, I love it. So if that helps any of you, use it, because it has been so great for me. I love it. I'll be like, don't forget my minute, baby. Don't forget my minute. And she's like, I got you, baby. And, you know, when we make it work and she's either leaving for work, I wait till she get home. Sometimes we'll just do it at night before we go to bed. We just hug for a minute. If, you know, she's tired, I got to go to bed early. All right, give me my hug. Damn it, Cherry. Cherry, we got to get you a hug. Got to get you a hug, baby girl. McLevin said I was 4-4 and about to lose my 4th week in a row in fantasy. Fantasy can eat my whole ass. Yeah, bro. Josh Jacobs screwed me. Stafford neck injury makes sense. Rams been playing with their head up their ass most of the season. Let's go! Damn it, Joe Pro. I'm going to have to get you to start writing Barry on sports. That is fucking hilarious, bro. God damn it, that's a good-ass joke, Joe Pro. I wish I was still doing Barry on sports on TV. That would have been our closing joke. And finally, Detroit Lions miss Matthew Stafford now. Matthew Stafford misses the Detroit Lions. Things have not been going well in L.A. for Matthew Stafford. He's now on the bench and has hit the IR with neck issues. And, well, that's not surprising because he, like the rest of the Rams, have been playing with his head up his ass the entire season. I'm Barry Laminack. That's not what happened in sports this week. Cisco said I found a therapist in Austin that grew up in the north side in Houston. Nice. So she'll cut you if you don't pay. Bitch, I'll stab you. John Dory. John Dory said damn good advice. I'm going to try it. Oh, I'm telling you, bro. Changes everything. Even if you're just a big, tough man. I promise you. I promise you. Just go to your significant other, whether you're female, whether you're male, whether you're both, whatever. And just be like, every day, just 1 minute. I just want to hug. 1 minute. You both will be better off for it. I promise. All right, that's the end of the show. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Hey, thank you for the resubs to Wallace, Cisco, Mina, and Sean Hates Stuff. Thank you to the new followers. Memphis Fan Forever, Infrared Flare. I think it's Infrared Flare, but whatever. Kyle Fact of the Day and B Blazer. Thank you guys for the follows. I don't think we had any bits today, right? No, okay. Okay, cool. I just didn't want to miss one. Hey, I appreciate you, Uriel. Thank you. Mina said later, guys. Glad I was able to catch a live show. No shit, bro. Thank you for being here. It's always dope to have you guys on board, man. Super, super much appreciated. Oh yeah, I guess we do need to figure out somebody to raid. Who are we gonna raid? Let's see who's on our list. Here, Amaranth, GB68, CJ Shiz, and Miss T Jones is all I have on my list of people I follow that we could raid. Let's go to channel. Memphis Fan Forever said, seriously, man, come back and stick around. You'll enjoy it. Thank you. I would agree with Philip Bernard in that case. Let's go browse the sports channel. This never works. We never find anybody to raid. Soccer. Not in English, not in English, not in English. Not English. Did I just filter? Search tags. Oh my God, why ain't I been doing that from the start? All this shit is English. Holy shit. Oh look, there's the ESPN affiliate. Wow, English was so much missing. Thank you for the 5 minutes, sweetie. That was not necessary, boo-boo. Triple H, Ronda Rousey. You guys want to talk wrestling with this person? You know what? We'll just call it a day. I love you, deckheads. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys. And he's making a YouTube video.